What up? Yo, don't forget, Pivot GPA giveaway happening at 100 subscribers.
Code France.
Code France.
Code France.
It is Code France. Code France Pivot GPA dropped. When this comes out, it will be yesterday. New drop. Stuff's awesome. These hats, they'll be in there. They've got some really sweet
Sick
T-shirts
hats.
that came out. They're really cool hats.
Not a fan of snakes at all. Biggest fear.
Yeah.
But those hats are sick.
But they're swag.
I
They're
will be
swag.
using Code France.
That's coming from somebody that doesn't like snakes. He said that these hats are sick, and the hats are great. There's some shorts and T-shirts that drop that are awesome. Go over to Pivot GPA, check them out. You'll be getting a giveaway once we hit 100 subscribers. I'm gonna be giving away to a random subscriber some Pivot gear, man. You can get this hat. You will get a shirt. You can get this hat, or you can get a pair of shorts. Your choice. Let me know your size. All you got to do, like, subscribe, comment on the video, and also turn on the post notification bell so you get a little ding from your boy every time a video drops. So make sure that you do all those things, and you will be getting some free Pivot gear once we hit 100 subscribers, gang. What it do? What it don't?
We back.
Welcome to the SEANCAST. I'm Sean France, and I've got
Jake Reed.
back in the house. Little golf claps for Jake Reed.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming back, buddy.
Happy to be back. Anytime.
Today, we're going to act up a little bit. Today, what we're going to do, due to the finals being on, the NBA finals being on right now, which was a crazy game. Last game, Jokic dropping 41 and still losing.
Joker.
Dude.
I didn't watch that. I need to watch Game 3.
Miami, they are dogs. They're absolute dogs. I was having people tell me that they're going to get swept.
No.
They're like, oh, yeah, they're going to get swept. I'm like,
It's
dude,
Jimmy Butler.
everyone's been counting
It's
Miami
MJ's
out.
kid.
It's literally him.
Michael Jordan's offspring.
That's
going to handle business.
from his loins.
Yeah.
But I'm like, everyone's mad because they're like an 8 seed and they think they're going to get swept. I'm like, dude, Jimmy Butler didn't even play all that great last game, but they've got some sharpshooters from outside that are absolutely knocking down their shots. They shot something. They shot over 50% from three last
The first
game.
game they weren't shooting at all. That's the
First game they're missing all their shots, but if they're hitting their shots, like they are obviously tough to beat. And hey, man, they're scrappy.
Duncan Robinson.
I hate Duncan Robinson.
Michigan man.
Why do I hate Duncan Robinson so much? I have no idea. But dude can play. And brought him a little spark off the bench. In lieu of the finals going on today, we are going to be drafting. Each of us will be drafting a starting 5, 1 through 5, celebrity team, and then team of animals.
Do we pick the position they go at, or is it
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And I'm going to record it here. And whenever we pick our positions at the end, if we want to mix up the positions a little bit, it's our team. We can do whatever we want. We'll also give one skip.
Okay.
We'll give one skip,
Okay.
one skip only. Okay, you can use it first pick, you can use last pick, or you don't have to use it, but you can get one skip. So we're doing celebrity team. We're doing a team of creatures, biological animals.
I better get a beaver, dude.
I know.
I better get that boy
dude.
Stanley.
I know, dude.
Put him at the 2. Let him shoot the lights out.
Dude, you get a beaver, I might have him one just running my offense. Because he's going to make plays, dude. He's got creeks to stop. And he'll do it. So.
You want to rock, paper, scissors for who goes first?
Yeah, I like it. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yep. 1. Oh, shit, yeah. You got
1, 2, 3. Go again, dude.
I thought you were going
Go
again.
again, dude. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
dang,
Well,
okay.
it's 1-1.
No. We'll go off that. We'll go off that. That was a good
I'll
game.
take it. I'll
That was a
take it.
good game. That was a great game. Rock, paper, scissors.
To Game 7 we went.
To Game 7. It reminds me, I don't know if you ever watched the regular show. Have you ever watched the regular show?
Yeah.
There's an episode where
Mordecai and
Mordecai and
Rigby?
Rigby are playing the rock, paper, scissors.
Mm-hmm.
That's an evil game, and everything starts to be, they're like tied at 99. They're like, break the tie! Everything's getting destroyed around them.
What was the grilled cheese that they had? It was like cheesers. That made me want.
I
kind of want a grilled cheese now.
you can eat a grilled cheese literally anytime. So, Jake, First or second pick? What do you want?
I want first.
First pick? All right. Here we go. First thing you, first one you get is, oh my God!
Let's go!
Bro, guys.
Give 'em to me.
Okay, look. We
Give
are
'em to
doing
me.
a random celebrity generator.
That's right.
The first pull he gets
I want him.
is Scottie Pippen.
Skip him.
Dude, how are you going to get one of the greatest power forwards of all time?
I'm like that.
That's
I'm like
unbelievable.
that. It's all Stanley. Appreciate it, Stanley.
Okay, Scottie Pippen. All right. I guess you get one of the best basketball players of all time. This was supposed to be a gag. You know, the whole thing's a bit. We're doing celebrity top 5, and you get Scottie Pippen, dude.
What can I say?
That's unbelievable.
What
That's
can I say?
unbelievable. I'm actually pissed.
What can I say?
Well, I guess where are you going to put Scottie Pippen in your starting 5?
Put him at the 1. But then, well,
You're
okay.
putting Scottie Pippen in the 1?
Well, just think about the other celebrities. Like,
I know.
he's the actual basketball player. I want him running it
Yeah.
because he can. Did he run a little bit of the 1? Who
Not really. I mean, he's a
Jordan's
true
one.
4. He's a true 4.
Yeah. A dog.
A true
A
4.
true dog.
But it's a great point.
Yeah.
You're going to have the team
Yeah.
of, the next guy that's up there is probably going to be Seth Rogen. So, Scottie Pippen will run the 1.
At the 5.
You probably want to put Pippen at your 1. I guess that makes sense, dude. I can't believe you get Scottie Pippen out of the gate.
That's awesome. That is so awesome.
I was really looking forward to be able to make jokes about whoever we put up there, and you get a great basketball player. So
Fire yours up. I want to see.
that's absolutely ridiculous. For my pick, I can't. I get
Who is
Lucy
that?
Liu.
Who is that?
She's an actress.
Oh, she's
Ling-
in. Oh, dang! I don't know what she's in. I've seen her.
I've
before.
seen her before too, Lucy Liu.
I'll find out.
I'm feeling like Lucy Liu is a little bit of a disadvantage going up against Scottie Pippen at the 1 right now, and it feels wrong. The fact
Oh,
that you
Kill Bill. She's the girl from Kill Bill.
she's in Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome. And
Well,
Kung Fu Panda. Great.
she's in Kung Fu Panda, bro. I'm good. So since you're running Scottie Pippen at the 1, the only thing that I can do is make sure she's not at the 1. She's going to be a little undersized for Scottie Pippen. I imagine Lucy Liu is not a very tall woman.
Yeah.
And I imagine she doesn't really give me Hooper vibes.
Yeah. And she's in her 50s.
She
Oh,
could.
well, are we going in prime? We'll go in prime.
Lucy Liu's got it. Yeah, that's the only place.
Shooting guard.
Here's the thing about Lucy Liu is that I feel like the one vibe she gets me, while maybe a little bit undersized, is great catch and shoot
Yeah.
vibes from
Yeah.
Lucy Liu. I feel like she has a good stroke, and she probably hits from range.
I feel like she can pick up I wouldn't say my best offensive player.
No, she can't because I doubt I'm going to get anybody that picks up Scottie Pippen.
But she does give a little scrappy. I think she could hustle in a 2-3.
I feel like she
defense.
runs the floor.
Put her at the top in a 1-3-1, and she's kind of nasty.
She's gonna be good in transition.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, man. She might get Scotty's cookies once in a
Yeah.
while. She might just pick the
She
pocket.
might.
Who knows? Let's see about your second pool. Who you gonna get, buddy? You get Carl Bernstein. Now this makes me feel a little bit better. If you don't know who Carl Bernstein is, I don't either. But
That makes me feel.
what Carl Bernstein is the journalist that was on the Watergate scandal.
Oh, he's a dog.
Yeah, so and here's the thing. What I failed to mention is we both have one skip. We have one skip that we can use at any time. So, Carl doesn't. Carl could be 6'8" for all we know.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. Don't know what he look. We just see a picture of his face. I'll be sure to put it up on the screen for you guys. And hey, man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, doesn't look like an
not
athlete.
a hooper.
No,
I'll use my skip here.
he's going skip.
Let's make it a little
That's
fun.
respectable. I would.
So this
use
will
the
be
skip
my
too.
next player.
John Belushi.
Let's go.
I like that. That's not a bad pull.
We'll take that.
That's a great locker room guy.
Big glue guy.
Yeah, dude.
We'll put him at the 2 then. We'll just go
Belushi at the 2.
1-2. That'll be nice. Scotty just Don't get in the way of Scotty. Let Scotty cook.
Well, I think your entire game is simply just going to be letting Scotty cook. The good thing about John Belushi, dude, is he's going to give all of your players the good drugs.
Yep.
Anything that they want, John Belushi's there for. Which unfortunately was what brought an abrupt end to his life.
Yikes. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, John Belushi. Hilarious gentleman.
Hilarious.
Definitely undersized.
Yeah.
You know, John Belushi's 5'7", 5'8", something like that, maybe.
But there's my defender. There's my scrappy guy.
He is I could see that. I could see him being your scrappy guy.
You got to have one of them.
John Belushi's not bad. Do you know John Belushi?
No, I don't.
You have I was waiting for this. You're like, all right.
I know.
John Belushi.
I was praying you wouldn't ask.
You're like, oh, you see me? He's scrappy, dude.
Please don't ask me, bro. I have no idea. Yeah, man, John, cold guy.
He's going to the two, man.
I got my drugs.
Just sees that he's white. Puts him in the two. You're like, whatever.
White guy named John. Heard he's 5'7".
John Belushi is hilarious. John Belushi was a big SNL guy. I know him mainly from the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched the Blues Brothers, bro, go watch that.
Okay.
It's so funny. It's so funny. John Belushi's hilarious. A little stocky dude, though, you know. So maybe not bad at it, too. And you're right. Maybe a good defender.
I'll take it, too. I'm happy with that.
You know, I feel like I should have got John Belushi. So far, you got John Belushi, Scottie Pippen. I've got Lucy Liu. Okay, so I don't even know if I'm. Let's go, dude.
Okay.
Let's go. I got Martin Lawrence.
Okay.
Which, come on, man. If you know Martin Lawrence, like, does this sound bad to say that I think he might be a good hooper? You know what I mean? Like, dude, I feel like he can hoop. I don't know. I hope he can. He could be garbage.
Yeah.
But Martin Lawrence just gives me a good vibe.
I think that's a step up from the boy John.
The problem here is that so far, you know, Martin Lawrence, I know, also isn't a big guy. Lucy Liu, not particularly.
Small ball team. Small ball team.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And it's just tough whenever we have a towering 6'8" Scottie Pippen.
At the one.
At year one. Martin Lawrence, I'm going to stick Martin Lawrence at the 3.
Okay.
And let him play kind of a flex forward position. Like you said, we're playing small ball. He's going to run the court. He's also going to dog your boys out. He's going to be talking a lot of shit. He's going to be in Scotty's ear, and he's going to be in his head. So I've got faith in Martin Lawrence.
Okay.
I mean, Bad Boys, come on, man. I know Will Smith can hoop a little bit, so
he can also slap comedians too.
He can literally slap them in public.
I'd be nervous.
I feel like him and Will have maybe played a little.
Yeah, they definitely played.
Right?
Little on-set hoop action.
Yeah, yeah. So I've got faith in that pick, and I like that pick.
Hell yeah. Give me that. Talking about June. That's what I'm talking about. That is awesome.
And Neil Patrick Harris.
I know
where you land, Jake.
He has to hoop. He has to have a little bit.
I think so.
That would have been a perfect 2 there.
Yeah, well, you know, you can move you can move him around.
He's taller. He's probably 5'10", 5'11". He can be 3.
Neil Patrick Harris.
I'd probably put him at the 1. Can pass some balls around. My bad.
No, it's a great point. It's a great point.
All right, so
he knows what to do with the ball in his hand.
Are we having our lineup set?
No, I mean you can move it around.
I'm gonna put him at the. I'm gonna put the boy. Yeah, I'll put Neil Patrick at the 1.
Okay.
My point guard. Jokes aside, because I want Scotty at my 3 so he can handle business.
Yeah, I mean that's the play.
I think that's the best play to go.
That's the play for you at this point. Neil Patrick Harris, not the best pool.
I'm not mad about
the worst
it.
pool.
I'm fine with it.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I feel like he can't hoop at all. I feel like Neil Patrick Harris is extremely uncoordinated, and I feel like he's gonna fumble the bag.
Barney, come on now.
I know that's the problem, right?
Good
Come on,
point.
what did Barney do? He wore suits.
Good point.
You know. Let's see where I land here. Give me Carroll Shelby, automotive designer for the Shelby Cobra, which is badass. It's really sick.
Can he hoop though?
Can Carroll Shelby hoop? He was born in 1923. So
He was hooping in peach baskets. That's when he was.
he was around at the dawn
Mm-hmm.
of when basketball was conceived as a sport, which could be,
Springfield, Massachusetts.
dude, it could be huge. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna skip on Carol Shelby.
Yeah, skip on.
I'm gonna use my skip, and we're gonna go with who is this dude? Peter. How do you even say his name? Peter Cetera.
Etc.
Oh, he's from the band Chicago. He's their bassist.
Nice.
Dude,
That's what I'm talking about.
All I can hope is that Peter Cetera is a huge human being, because I don't know, man. Taking a look at him, he just looks like a cocaine kind of guy. 5'11", 5'11" for Peter Cetera. I'm glad that I have, if nothing else, diversity in my team. Here's the thing: Peter was born in 1944. Knees are going to be a problem for him. They're going to give him trouble.
Both of them have been replaced by now.
Yeah, and if they're brand new, hey, man, that's awesome. I feel like the speed is going to be a problem from Neil Patrick Harris, considering that he's like $150. And Peter looks like a thicker dude. And yet again, he was born around the time that World War II was going on.
Yeah.
So, not looking great for me at this point. I'll go ahead and tell you that. I'll use my skip. And here you go on your fourth pull.
Well,
so
now it's
far,
fun. We're both out of skips.
Both out
we're
of skips.
Getting who we're getting now.
You're at Neil Patrick Harris, Scottie Pippen,
Yeah, dude.
John Belushi. I've got Peter Cetera, okay, Lucy Liu, and my boy Martin Lawrence. And I'll go ahead and tell you what, I'm only excited about one of them. Okay,
Who is that?
Kevin Nealon. I've seen him on like SNL, I think.
I've seen him in some movies.
I think he's like a writer. I think he's pretty tall.
I think so. 69 years old.
Okay, dude's almost.
Happy Gilmore.
Oh, I do know him, Happy Gilmore. 6'4".
Yeah.
I told you I thought he was tall.
That's my full. Oh no, I gotta go 5. I gotta go 5 with him. Have to go. I mean, nobody else has been. Well, Scotty. My gym.
Your team.
Yeah.
Your
I'm
team.
gonna have to buy his jersey now.
Kevin Nealon, dude, he's 6'4", dude.
Let's go. I gotta get a woman on this team. I'm praying.
I know, dude. You
I need
really
some
do.
diversity.
Yeah.
I got 3 white guys.
I know, you're hurting. And I'm out here with Lucy Liu just absolutely knocking down threes from deep.
I hope you get Lucy Liu again. That would be hilarious.
Dude, if I have 2 Lucy Lius, your team is over. Yeah. Kevin Nealon, dude. That's a good pull. For 6'4"?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's see what type of luck I have here. And we're getting Scarlett Johansson. Hey.
Black Widow.
Hey, man. Could be a worse pull.
Yeah.
Could be a worse pull. You said you wanted ladies on your team. I've got the women on my team. And I'll tell you what, we're moving the basketball. If nothing else, dude, we are going to pass 8 times a possession.
Princeton offense. Go
And
ahead,
yes,
Princeton.
if you've seen Black Widow, you know she's an athlete.
She's like that.
She's
She
like
is like
that.
that.
And I'm telling you what, she gives me big time, like, you know, she's like that. She's like that, you know, that John Morant type of player, where she's just incredibly athletic. She's going to be the one that's going to be banging in the paint. If anyone's going to give Scottie Pippen problems,
Yeah, it would be Scarlett.
it's going to be Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
I've got faith in her.
Yeah, that's actually a great pick.
That's gonna be my
a
that's gonna
good
be
pick.
my star athlete.
Uh-huh.
I think she's taller for a lady too.
You did end up with 2 Lucys too. She was in that movie Lucy.
That's a great
That's
point.
actually awesome.
Okay, I was wrong. She's 5'3", so she's 5'3". I think
She looks kind of tall in like the Avengers movie.
I think it's because of the superhero
Yeah.
vibe that she just seems like. You know, Scarlett Johansson's 5'3".
I thought she was gonna be 6'3". My bad. That's wild.
Lucy Liu is also 5'3". So, all right, dude. I've got a new setup here. Even though Neil
Small ball.
Patrick, even though Neil Patrick Harris is running your 1,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bump Peter Cetera down to my 4, because that's the best size I've got on my team at 6 feet tall, about 5'11". And Scarlett Johansson's running my 1. Okay, she's running 2 guard.
Dude, I hope I get like Serena Williams.
That's you can't have Serena Williams. I'll go ahead and tell you that. You are not allowed to have Serena Williams. I will. We'll go ahead and stop. We'll go ahead and stop the podcast.
Brittany Griner.
We'll go ahead and hit the record button over there and go shut this shit down. You cannot have Serena Williams, Scarlett Johansson, Lucy Liu are running 2 guard, and we're moving.
That's a good one too.
We're moving fast.
I like that.
It's a lot of quick play there. Hey man, we got one more pull each. Here we go. Philip Roth. Okay.
One more white guy.
Yeah, dude. Philip Roth. I'll go ahead and tell you. I have no idea who Philip Roth is.
No idea who that is.
He looks like a stern gentleman.
Dang it. Big ol' eyebrows on him.
Thick, bushy eyebrows.
Dang.
Philip Roth was 6'2", brother.
There we go, dude. I got some height on my team.
Philip
That's
Roth
my
was
5.
6'2".
It's a good. Well, no, that's my 4.
That should be your 4. Phil Roth. Is there much to say about him? No, except for he's 6'2" and he looks like a stern gentleman.
Let's see what he was up to.
American Pastoral, Portnoy's Complain, Goodbye, and Columbus. All films. Oh, sorry, author. He's an author.
Oh, novelist.
A novelist, right?
I don't know.
A smart gentleman. Nor do I. Nor do I. But hey, man,
He passed away in 2018.
he's a thinker, right? And that's that can be helpful. Drawing up strat for your team.
Dang.
I feel like it's not a bad pull.
That's a good 4.
He's 6'2", man. That's a good place to put him. Donnie Jeffcoat is who I get.
What?
I have little no this. Okay, Donnie Jeffcoat. Like I said, I'm gonna put up photos of these people on the screen here. Donnie Jeffcoat looks like just like the generic created human, right? Like he just
Skinny
looks,
jeans.
he just looks like he was just made. Like
Yeah.
he was born a year
Stock
after my
photo
father.
guy.
A stock photo guy. He is in a lot of stock photos. He's an actor. Wild and Crazy Kids, which I have no idea what it is. 5'10", regular height. I'll take it. Wow, this is going to be tough. All right. Let me go ahead and tell you how I'm going to organize my team here, right? We've got... Oh, God. Oh, man, I don't have a shot, do I? Scarlett Johansson and Lucy Liu are going to be running 2 guard. They're going to be running 2 guard. They're going to be moving the ball. Lucy Liu's going to be my sharpshooter. I've got Martin Lawrence at my 3, guarding Scottie Pippen, which is no problem. I've got Peter Cetera is going to be my... Well, I'm going to put him at my 5. And Donnie Jeffcoat is going to be my 4. Jeffcoat's going to be my 4 because... I guess, you know, like he doesn't give me like, he doesn't seem tough enough to be a 5.
He seems like the kid that was like, we have to play. It's a free day in PE today.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
I don't want to play dodgeball.
No, I'm gonna play in the dirt.
Yeah.
You know, Donnie Jeffcoat was playing in the dirt.
He's fiddling sticks around.
Peter Cetera was kicking absolute bombs from the plate. Right, Peter Cetera
was calling it out too.
He was, dude. Anytime dodgeball was being played, Peter Cetera was there.
Head on a swivel,
dude. Absolutely slinging just missiles at children's necks.
He'd get up there, put the balls back, then beam somebody.
He's
team player and the star.
Yes, that's Peter Cetera.
Okay.
So that's my lineup. You've got Neil Patrick Harris, John Belushi at the 2. It's Scottie Pippen. Okay. Phil Roth.
Attaboy.
At 6'2", Phil Roth. Kevin Nealon at 6'4". Quick prediction for this game. I'm going to say it's going to be about 135.
Get those brooms out.
Yeah, it's going to be about 135 to 68. And Lucy Liu's going to have 30. All right. She's going to be spotting up, dropping 3s from deep. But I'll go ahead and tell you what, that's a very one-sided game right there. Did I expect it to go that way? No, I did not. Was I hoping for better? Yep.
I thought it would be somewhat even there.
I wasn't mad at the Scarlett Johansson pull till I figured out she was 5'3". I thought she was like 5'9", you know, 5'10".
Okay, so you want to do the celebrities again, or you want to go?
All right, we're running it back. I'm running it back one time.
Sean's a sore loser.
Hey, man.
It's okay.
Well, yes. Well, yes. Here's what I'm hoping for, right? Because we still have animals after this.
Yeah.
What I'm hoping for is we go 1-1 in the series and then tie break with animals.
That's fine.
Worst case scenario, we go 0-2 and I get a redemption with animals. You know what I mean? Because, hey, first one, no matter how I stack those lineups, not going to matter. Not going to matter. You get Scottie Pippen. Okay?
So rock, paper, scissors is important here.
It is.
The first pick's very important.
Yeah, apparently. You ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot, eh?
Yep. Rock, paper, scissors. Damn it, you did the same thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Come on, man.
I shouldn't have said it so I can remember that for animals.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Pick number 1. Last one I landed on Donnie Jeffcoat. So, Jeffcoat's got to be one of the worst names I've ever heard.
Yeah. That's
Jeffcoat?
not real.
Dude, you can't just have a name.
Who changes their name to Jeffcoat?
Dude, that's like my name being like Sean Shirt. You can't just do that. You can't just put your name and slap an article of clothing on the back of Jake Pants. Come on, bro. Get out of here, dude. Harry Hamlin.
Okay.
This guy looks handsome.
Oh, is he
Oh, he's from Clash of the Titans.
Oh,
he was Perseus. Yeah.
Dang.
This dude's swag.
Good pull.
This dude is super swag. Okay, I'm feeling good about this.
I love any movie with like Greek mythology, even like the what was the one The Rock did, where it was like a bad movie, but it was like fun to watch. He's only 5'11".
Hey man, I'll take it.
Hey, that's a great one.
I'll take it.
That's a great one. Well,
Harry Hamlin. Harry Hamlin. I'm gonna
5'11", that's kind of tall.
I'm gonna tentatively put Harry Hamlin at my 3.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
And I'm thinking him being Perseus. Dude could move, and he's gonna run the court. And he's gonna make athletic plays in transition. So I've got hopes for Harry Hamlin, and overall, I'm a fan of that pool. That's not a bad way for me to kick it off.
That's a great start. I don't know if it's Scottie Pippen's start.
It's not a Scottie Pippen start, but it's not a Lucy Liu start. You know what I mean? So, Kenny G, bro. It's Kenny G.
I'll take it.
Kenny G's kind of got some height, doesn't he?
We're just gonna keep the height search open.
Yeah, excuse me, really. Never mind.
No,
Kenny G's 5'7". Kenny G's 5'7". Can play the shit out of a saxophone though.
Dang. I'll take him as a 1. That's a nice one. I'll take it.
You can put Kenny G there, right? Here's the thing. Do I doubt Kenny G's athleticism? Do you think Kenny G's got a bag?
Yeah.
You think so?
Deep in his bag.
You think so?
Deep in his bag.
Okay. Kenny G, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I think Kenny G's gonna get his ankles took once or thrice. I think Kenny G's gonna struggle a little bit. Could be wrong.
Clamp down.
Could be wrong. Maybe he played a little bit in high school.
I feel like he rocks the Kobe 9 high tops. I feel like he does.
I feel like he wears Converse. I think we're getting different vibes off of Kenny G.
No, he was definitely a let me skip PE and go to my recorder class.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's a band guy. He's a band guy. Let's see who I pull here. We got Frank Sinatra.
Oh, my way.
Frank Sinatra, huh? Small guy, right?
Yeah, small guy.
This is my debate in my head right now. Do I love Frank Sinatra? Of course I do. Watch a lot of Frank Sinatra movies. Listen to a lot of Frank Sinatra. Do I go ahead and pull the skip on him?
No, dude, you can't do that to Frank. The tension between me and belting out My Way right now is very strong. He's 5'5".
No, he's 5'8". He's 5'8". He's 5'8". He's 5'8". So, you know what? I'm gonna play a little bit safe. I'm gonna hold my skip.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put Frank up against Kenny G because I've got faith.
Yeah.
I've got faith in that matchup. Both of them definitely band guys.
Yeah. Dang, but I'd rather take Frank than Kenny.
Yeah, because I think Frank's got that dog in him.
My great aunt's dude. What?
Bro got Donna from that 70s show, which is not bad because I think she is pretty tall.
Oh yeah.
She's actually pretty big, eh?
Was she have red hair in that show?
Uh-huh.
I never watched it, but I've seen those 1-minute show clips on TikTok.
The only way to generate
5'10", that is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. She's
legit.
What I'm
talking about.
She's got size and she hooped in the show a good bit.
Yes.
That's not a bad pick.
Yes, dude.
It's not bad.
Throw it the 4. I want her at the 4.
Yeah?
That's a good 5'10". What I was 5'10", 5 no. Kenny G is short. I was thinking of your first guy.
Yeah, my
As
boy
at your
Harry
3.
Hamlin.
Yeah.
Prepping.
I'm fine with that.
Prepon?
Finally get a woman. Finally.
You got a good lady too,
Yeah.
man. She's 5'10", and I know she hoops. At least from what I saw on that
Bet she was a
70s
good
show.
volleyball player.
I bet she was a better hooper. I think you've got a
Hope
good.
so.
I think you got a good basketball player right there. That's a good. That's a good pick. Oh, I got Joyce Brothers.
Who is that?
She's a psychologist.
The picture's in black and white, dude. I don't know.
Joyce Brothers does not give me good vibes at all.
Oh, Skip.
And I was about to say, I'm really glad.
I wish you used your Skip.
I'm really glad I held on to my skip because we're gonna blow by Joyce Brothers to Michael Moore. All right. Oh God, filmmaker and a political activist.
Yes, dude.
Michael Moore. Let's just hope he's 6'7", 6 feet tall. Michael Moore.
Dang.
And go ahead and tell you what, man, he looks like a big dude. Let's go to height and weight. Eh?
Donna's still taking that though.
I don't know, man. Michael Moore's 6 foot.
Dang.
And I think he's got some body weight on her. Fluctuates between 300 and 305
Oh
pounds.
my gosh.
6 feet tall, 300 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
That's an immovable force down low.
Dang.
That's
Talk about an
immovable
anchor.
force. At this point, Michael Moore is going to play my 5.
Well, yeah, dude.
Michael Moore's going to play my 5.
That's his paint. He takes up the entirety of the paint.
He's going to take up the circumference of the paint.
I want to know his vertical.
Not great.
I wonder if he could actually jump.
He's going to be a
You think he
Jokic.
can
He's
jump?
going to be a Jokic type player. Credit card vert, but a very solid. A very solid. He's just going to flip the ball off the
Yeah.
side. He's going to use the glass. And I'll tell you what he's going to do.
Escalade.
He's going to back down and body. And at this point, you don't have anybody taller than Michael Moore.
Yeah.
So I'll take that.
Yeah.
I don't take Laura Prepone as being a big jumper either. So I'm hoping that she doesn't just embarrass Michael down low.
She's going to. I have faith. She's a dog.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Nice.
Okay, bro,
Rob
gets
Lowe?
Rob Lowe's a good pull.
That is what I'm talking about.
Rob Lowe's a good pull. That's a good. Yeah, I know he's athletic.
That's awesome.
I know he's athletic.
Love him in Parks and Rec. Hilarious.
So funny.
Hilarious.
My body is a microchip. Dude, he's awesome. Rob Lowe, that's a good.
Stop pooping.
He's great, man. He's great. Rob Lowe, man, you know, you're looking at 2, 3, and 5 right now for Rob Lowe.
That's a great 2 guard.
Yeah?
Great
Okay.
2 guard.
Okay. Rob Lowe down at your 2.
I think he's short though. I don't
Yeah.
think he's a tall man. Maybe 5'10", 5'9".
5'11".
Okay.
5'11".
Perfect.
We'll take that. That's a good 2.
Nice.
That's a good 2. Annie DeFranco. Oh, man. All right. Annie DeFranco.
I saw my skip too.
Annie DeFranco, singer-songwriter.
DeFranco, I've never heard that.
This is Danny DeFranco's 5'2". She is 5'2". Sultry voice, which doesn't really have a lot of application on the court, unfortunately. And DeFranco, she's going to be one of those. She's going to run that 3-man weave with my through my 1 and 3. She's definitely going to set a really hard pick. She's going to set really hard screens.
She's gonna die when somebody runs into her.
It's okay. She'll take
5'2".
Yeah, it's okay. Rob Lowe is gonna run straight through her chest, and she's taking those offensive fouls all day. And she's gonna get us the ball back. I trust Annie DeFranco as a team player, as a role player. She's gonna be a role player.
Definitely has a knee brace on.
She has 2 ankle braces and a knee brace, but she does have a shooting sleeve on too. And she, every once in a while, she's gonna score 8 a game.
Yeah.
she'll score
She's
8 a
getting
game,
8.
but she's 2 for 3.
Yeah.
She's 2 for 3 with a couple free throws.
Mm-hmm. I see it.
Solid role player.
Trust the process.
Annie DeFranco. Oh man.
That's awesome.
Oh my god. You get John Cleese. John Cleese.
Oh, he looks familiar.
Oh yeah, he was in Pink Panther. He was in Pink Panther and Monty Python.
Hell yeah.
John Cleese. He was born in
kinda-
1939.
I don't know. Maybe I should use my. I don't know. Let's see how tall he is.
He's 6'5".
Oh, give me the 5.
John
boy.
Cleese is 6'5".
Okay, so you got a 300-pound mammoth down low, but I got a.
You have a wrinkly old
Yeah.
man who happens to be 6'5".
With a back brace on.
With a he's wearing a weightlifting belt.
Cargo shorts with the Air Monarchs on.
Dude, he's gonna be
Polo. He wears a polo to a basketball game.
He's one of those guys that's gonna start getting bited in the paint and then get offended. He's gonna be so
He
upset.
starts-
Michael Moore's gonna back him down. He's gonna hit the deck. He's gonna go, oh. He's gonna complain to the refs a lot.
Then he's just gonna turn all his hate towards Michael Moore, making fun of how fat he is. He's not
just
even gonna
starts-
care about the game. He's just gonna be so roasting. his
Just only
player.
distasteful jokes. He just stops playing. John Cleese at your 5? No
Yep.
skip?
Oh, I'm keeping him 6'5".
Okay.
Who's that?
Oh, and I land with Natalie
You got
Portman.
Padme. And she is short. I know, bro.
She's really short. Now here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing about Natalie Portman is she is down with the culture. All right, she has one of the sickest rap songs. I don't know if you ever heard, dude. She's got
No,
a
she
rap song.
doesn't.
I swear.
No, she
I
doesn't.
swear, dude. She's got. Man, I've got to remember what it's called. Hold on.
Natalie Portman. That was my first movie crush.
It's literally called Natalie Raps.
What?
Okay. And we will watch it.
Okay.
It's sick. She's down with the culture. She was in Star Wars. The Force is with her.
It is, yeah.
So
Gave birth to Luke and Leia.
yeah,
I mean-
yeah. Natalie Portman's kind of swag pick, a little undersized. Oh man,
Dang.
what
Got a stacked line.
I get Annie DeFranco. She's 5'2". I get Natalie Portman. She's 5'3".
What's
The
up,
only
bitch?
girl that you get's Laura Papone, dude. She's huge. She's massive. She's 5'10" and bodied, bro. She's 5'10" and she's probably 180, 190.
Yep.
She is Anne DeFranco and Natalie Portman stacked on top of each other.
Uh-huh. What's up with you with girlies running your 1-2?
I don't know. I
Short
didn't say
girls
they're
running
gonna
your
run 1-2. They might not run 1-2. We might play some real small ball. On to you for your final pick, Will Wheaton.
Do I have a skip?
You have a skip, and it might be worth just taking.
Just for fun? Why not for fun? Who is this?
Will Wheaton, Wesley Crusher on Star Trek.
Nah. Get Star Trek out of here.
I would get a Trekkie straight out for somebody else, but are you skipping?
Yeah, well, it'll be fun.
Might as well. Kid Rock! Oh, dude. That's way more fun than Will Wheaton.
Let's go.
Kid Rock. All you got left is a
I got
3.
Kenny G.
So
and-
Kenny G, Rob Lowe, Kid Rock, Laura Papone, and then John Cleese.
Stacked.
Solid, dude.
Stacked.
Honestly, solid. I'm here. I've got
Dude, I got height down low.
you got height down
Rob
low.
Lowe's going to have to carry. Rob Lowe's going to have to
That's
game
what it's going to
6
turn
Clay.
into. That's what's going to turn into. So was Kid Rock go to your 3, or do you switch him and Rob Lowe?
Yeah, he's going to say my 3. I want Rob at the top. I want
Okay.
him running my 2.
Okay. Laura Papone's running 4 still. John Cleese at 5. Okay, Kenny G, Rob Lowe, Kid Rock, Laura Papone, John Cleese. All right, Frank Sinatra, Annie DeFranco. Frank Sinatra, Annie DeFranco, Harry Hamlin, Natalie Portman, Michael Moore.
You got one normal person. You got 3 short and then a mammoth.
So,
You got a blue whale down low, dude.
so I'm going to go with, here's how I'm going to set it, right? Oh, man. I'm going to put, to this point, I feel like I'm matching up with you, right? I'm going to go, Frank Sinatra's going to stay on Kenny G at the 1.
That's fair. 1 inch height difference.
We're going to run traps with Andy DeFranco and Harry Hamlin. Sorry, no, Andy DeFranco and Natalie Portman. They're going to run traps on Rob Lowe at 2. We're going to let Kid Rock shoot. We're going to let him shoot. I feel like at best he's streaky. Harry Hamlin's going to go to my 4, playing Lord Capone. They're about the same size. I think Harry's got the edge, athlete.
Okay.
He's literally Perseus.
This is closer than the last one.
Michael Moore and John Cleese, you know? So, that's a shit show. I like John Cleese down low. He's going to get tired.
Well, I got an old dude down there. He's going
to get tired, too. They're both going to be tired. Osteoporosis is going to be your problem with John Cleese. His bones are going to start to hurt. Oh, man. Well, I've got a lot of faith. I've got the least amount of faith in Andy DeFranco.
Yeah.
That
was a bad one.
I've got a lot of faith in both Natalie Portman and Harry Hamlin.
Who'd you skip?
I skipped over some really old guy.
I'm blanking on who it was.
It was some dude that I didn't know.
Well, that is who you need to skip. Kid Rock.
Kid Rock's not bad. Hey, man, I think it's closer. I think it's closer for sure.
Yeah.
You've got the height.
I think Donna is shockingly the best piece of the team. Well, Rob Lowe's there,
I think she is too.
That's my 2.
I think she is too.
Like my second.
I think she's your best piece.
Yeah.
I think that's a close one. I think, if we run 10 games, it'll go 6-4 either way.
I'm there.
I don't know who really takes it. I think you have the edge, though. I think you have the edge because of the height.
Okay.
I think you have the edge because of the height, unfortunately. If Natalie Portman were, 5'8", then I could get more out of it. But Natalie Portman's 5'3".
Imagine these people actually playing a game against each other. How wild that would be.
I would love to see it. And AI is getting better and better. So maybe we can run it. Run simulations. So, it feels like 2-0. In my perfect world, it's 1-1.
We can go 1-1. Leave it up to the animals.
We'll just call it that just for fun. And just hope
because that is genuinely close.
Hoping that it boils down to the man-to-man trap strategy, and really locking up.
And
on
if
Rob
Lowe has a good night and shoots the lights out,
he won't be able to because we're gonna trap him.
Yeah,
every chance he gets. It's gonna boil down to Kid Rock whether he makes the shots or not. And
boxing one, taking Rob Lowe out.
There's a chance that that Kid Rock could just shoot the lights out. The animals.
Now we're rocking with the animals. We'll do rock, paper, scissors again for first pick.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yep. Yes, dude. Give me that first pick.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Oof.
What?
That's a tough first go.
Dang.
That's a tough first go. Makes me glad I don't have the first pick. He got a Robin. Robins are, Robins are little.
Sidekick.
Robins are little. It's not if you get a bird, it's not necessarily the bird you want.
I wanted a bird of prey.
Yeah,
not the one that gets preyed upon.
I'm going to say you get bottom of the totem pole. You get those guys that are going picking for worms.
Yeah. Hit that skip button.
All right, first one going skip, and we got a King Penguin. That's a better pull.
I'll take it. Happy Feet.
Yeah, King Penguin swag.
Boogie Wonderland. I'll take it. King Penguin.
No Waddle out there.
Yeah.
They always have their arms in good defensive position. Always. They're right there.
Surf's Up.
Yeah, dude.
That wasn't. Was there a King Penguin?
I'm sure there was. There was plenty of penguins. There was lots of penguins.
Yeah.
There's bound to be.
Great movie. Great movie.
Dude, Surf's Up.
I've
seen Surf's Up 11 times.
Probably.
So good.
Awesome movie.
Where does King Penguin go? Where do you stick King Penguin there? What's their role?
3. He's in there for offensive rebounds and setting picks.
Okay.
Controlling the middle of the court.
He's an off-ball player.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I get a butterfly. Here's the problem. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like beautiful. Here's the thing: it's an insect.
It's a bug.
Yeah, so that's going to be an issue. We're going to go 2 skip off the rip because it just feels right. And then, Indian palm squirrel.
What?
That's adorable. Looks a lot like a chipmunk. Looks a lot like a chipmunk. Indian
Great on defense.
palm squirrel, dude.
Talks
Has
like
has a
nobody's
hard
business.
time staying on assignment, but will no doubt get in the passing lane, and it will cause problems. It will cause problems. I love my Indian palm squirrel as a two. You know, it's gonna cause issues. It's gonna get in the lanes. It's going to it's gonna annoy the shit out of your team. That's no doubt.
It's a tree rat.
Yeah, and a fast one, and it
Indian
can
palm
climb.
one, yeah.
And it can climb.
I
So
wonder why it's called palm. I wonder.
be chilling in
big
palm
hands?
trees.
Oh, that makes sense.
I have no idea, but maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the case. Okay.
Ah! The red need that tarantula.
Bro gets the tarantula.
Great on defense.
Tarantula is horrifying. Intimidator gold badge. That's actually sick.
It's also a bug.
It is also an insect. One time, whenever I lived in Arizona, we went in the bathroom, and there was a tarantula next to the toilet that was probably the size of like a plate, like
That's
a small
what I heard.
plate.
Like the big ones are like
They're-
plate size.
Huge. They were huge.
It's a
I'm
one
like,
entree size.
I'm like, hey mom, there's a spider.
She's thinking
She
granddaddy
comes
long
in,
leg.
dude.
No.
She screams bloody murder,
Yeah, I bet.
dude.
Hairy buggers too.
Yeah, you see its eye, bro.
Mascot
Horrifying.
of Halloween for a reason.
Absolutely horrifying. A tarantula. Cool though.
Good pick. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, where'd your tarantula go?
A spider and a penguin, dude. Spider and a penguin walk into a bar.
Yep. Neither one of them come out.
Put them at the 4 out.
Okay, tarantula at the 4. It has no idea. Just put him at the 4. The red knee specifically. Oh, boy.
Dude.
Hey, let's go,
Dang.
dude. I've got one of the most dangerous animals in the animal kingdom. A classic
I think
hippopotamus.
so they have.
No, they are.
Like-
There's a lot of human deaths to hippopotamus.
They are angry.
They're mean.
Angry.
And they've got crazy jaw strength.
Uh-huh.
They're huge.
I love watching the watermelon videos where you like.
Yeah.
One goes,
And, then, pow, and it just like disintegrates.
yeah.
I got a hippo. If it's not
dude.
obvious enough, a hippo is going straight to my 5. There's no better center.
Dang.
There's very few better centers in the animal kingdom than a hippopotamus.
You're right.
That's a great one to have. Extremely mean. That's like the type that when you're backing a hippo
Yeah.
down, they're gonna punch you in the back. They're gonna punch you dead in the center of the back.
They throw bows.
They're mean. They're gonna have a technical by the end of the game, no doubt. A flagrant 1 and or 2. The only thing I'm worried about a hippo is getting kicked out of the game.
Foul trouble too.
Whew.
First quarter, 3 fouls.
Big time foul trouble with a hippo. You land with a swan.
gosh, dude.
You're getting really
I'll take
beautiful
that the one
animals.
though. That
Your swan at the 1.
elegant. Yeah. Can
Smooth ball
a
handles.
savant.
The swan's got a bag of handles.
Yeah.
It looks like NBA Street whenever
Yeah.
a swan's out there. I feel like.
Beautiful animal. Beautiful.
Also kind of mean.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I wouldn't say it. It's not goose level, but it's in that same family of
They're
don't mess
protective.
around.
They're protected.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, don't get too close to me,
Uh-huh.
dog. Large birds are kind of mean.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I used to work at this farm, and there was a peacock,
Uh-huh.
and I'd be working like in the garage area,
Mm-hmm.
and the peacock would just randomly come up and be like, ah! I was like, what is that? Like, why? It just screams at you. I'm like, chill out. And I get like buck up at it. It's like, squaring me up.
Peacock captain, you gotta let me fly.
Dude. Swan goes at your 1, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't it? No, it was a peacock in Kung Fu Panda, right? The white one.
I don't think so. No,
Second
you're talking about the crane. It was
The
a crane.
crane?
Yeah.
Dang, that's embarrassing. You've got to be kidding me, dude.
That's for me.
Oh.
I was hoping that was you. That's
That
gonna
sucks.
Be, that's gonna be brutal. I got a glowworm. So
Dude, what does that look like?
I don't even know. Dude's got hair on its head.
Ugh.
That thing's ugly as hell,
That's not
boy.
even a worm.
That thing's ugly.
Gross.
That thing's disgusting.
Gross.
I'm like appalled by looking at it.
Glowworm size. 25 millimeters long. That is a
my
tiny
God.
boy.
Yeah, that's not good. That's something that you need magnifying glasses to
You
look
want a
at.
female one, they're larger.
Okay. I'm going to call it a female glowworm at 1.
We can see them this month.
No way.
June to July.
All right. Hey, well, we're in season for glowworms. Well, maybe that's a benefit. That's a rough pull. For you, you get a boxer. That's really cute.
That's what I'm talking about. How is this my 4th?
That's your 4th.
Okay, so that's a. I already have 1 with 4. I have a 1. I don't have a 5 yet. Oh,
You don't have a 5.
I'm going small ball. Yeah, he's gonna be my 2 for sure.
Okay, boxer goes to 2. An actual dog. The boxer. Absolutely
Kind of gives
adorable.
Russell Westbrook,
Yeah, for sure.
Flyer.
High energy.
Yeah.
High energy.
Can't shoot free throws though.
No,
but
not
can
a great
get
shooter.
fouls.
Not a great shooter, but going to drive the paint. Going to drive the paint. Going
Picking
up,
up the best offender.
yeah, going up against an Indian palm squirrel at the 2. So
That could be tricky. That's a tricky matchup.
it is. It is. They both have different things going for them. Completely. I got it. Bro goes from a glowworm to a slow worm.
What is that?
I don't know, but slow is in the name.
Kind of looks like a snake.
It does look like a
Not
snake.
rocking with that.
Um,
Bro, double wormed up. And that's your 5? No.
no
That's
way.
your 4.
Hippo's my 5.
Oh, wait, I meant like your 5th animal.
Oh no, it's my 4th.
Okay. A slow worm? I should have kept the bird. Your team would have been over with. I should have kept the robin.
Slow worms are
Would have been
small.
gone at sunrise.
Slow worms are small.
Dang, dude. Then you got a hippo. What's up
Yeah.
with you and with the 2 girls and the massive dude? 2 worms and a hippo.
I know. Dude gets 2
hippos
worms.
and
Slow worms got to go up my 3. There's just nowhere else to put them.
Dang. Slow worm and a penguin.
We're just gonna do our best to
Emperor penguin at that.
keep the ball away from slow worm.
What about glow?
Glowworm's gonna be running the offense.
They can shine.
And we're in season for glowworms.
Yeah,
I feel like it's
yeah.
their time, and like
Playoff.
Yeah.
Playoff comes on, they turn up.
he'll distribute the ball.
Yeah.
She will distribute the ball because I want a bigger
Yeah.
glowworm. Slow worm, just is there, just gonna be there.
existing.
Yeah, not gonna touch the ball. Very
Last pick.
Last pick, it is just not gonna touch the ball
Yeah.
very much. Unfortunate, but you get a snail.
Snail, dude. Give me turbo. A snail? Are you kidding me?
All you've got is a
No
5.
size. Your hippo is gonna destroy my team.
Your best bet at this point, you just got a snail. Your swan, boxer, king penguin, tarantula, snail. And your best bet is even putting the boxer down at the 5. I mean,
Yeah,
you got to get
it
somebody
is,
at the
yeah.
5. You know,
Yeah.
you got to get somebody at the 5. The snail's going to be a
Or
problem.
I could put tarantula at the 5. Kind of
Yeah.
be quick around the hippo.
Mhm.
Maybe the hippo can't get out for those long rebounds.
I mean, tarantula's got twice the amount of legs
Yeah.
as a hippo does.
Ocho.
That is an advantage if I ever seen one. And
Red meat, too.
the snail is going to be
Red meat.
tough.
Snail sucks.
Yeah.
The snail and the slow worm are just gonna be chilling together.
Yeah, they're not going to
They're
touch the
just
ball.
gonna be sitting mid court.
Neither one of them are going to touch the ball. Dang, bro, you got a snail.
Dang, that sucks.
Oh, dude, imagine transition
That
game. The
sucks.
transition game's going to absolutely blow with the snail. Bro cannot run the court. Bro's just going to cherry pick the whole game.
He is, yeah.
Might as well.
Chino Hill's offense. That's what we're running.
All I get
Got a
right
boxer and a
here.
swan.
And, I get a flounder.
Dude, these animals are bad.
I'm not super mad at the flounder. You
got a flat fish. It has one eye.
Yeah.
It can look up.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
Yeah, it likes chilling on its side. They are odd fish, no doubt. But this, for me, is a passing 4.
Yeah.
This is someone that's the 4 and is going to distribute the ball well.
Mm-hmm,
Basically, dribble penetration happens from the flounder, and Get an extra defender sucked down on the flounder.
Uh-huh.
He's going to dish straight to the hippo.
Yeah.
So here's where we land: swan, boxer, king penguin, tarantula, snail.
I love my team. I love my team.
So you're going tarantula at your 5?
Yep.
Okay. Snail is?
I'll put him in my 3. Move the penguin down to the 4.
Tarantula 5,
Yeah.
4, penguin, 3, snail.
Swan and boxer.
1 and 2. Swan still 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want him dishing.
Okay. Glowworm, Indian palm squirrel, slow worm. I just really like I got glowworm, slow worm, flounder, and a hippo. And it's adorable. I got glowworm, slow.
Carry. The thing is that I think I got the speed advantage here, so I can be running up and down cherry picking.
Oh, I've got a palm squirrel, dog.
Dang, that's a good
I got the palm squirrel in
He's got the
transition.
carry.
Flounder can move. Hippo can move for being as big as they are.
Yeah, that's a good point. The videos of it like bouncing, chasing a boat in the water. It's terrifying.
It's really scary.
Terrifying.
I'm just glad that I got the hippo.
Yeah, that's wild. That's a good pick.
That feels like deciding factor, the hippo.
It's a good pick. I want to go again to see what other animals they have, but I kind of...
I know. You want to do speed round?
Yeah.
Speed round? Let's go fast. We got to decide.
Yeah.
We got to decide immediately.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, like decide what position?
Yeah, go to immediately. We can change it at the end. But just speed round.
Any skips?
One skip still.
One skip still.
Everything applies. You'll go first pick, eh?
Mhm.
Sound good? Lizard.
Hell yeah, 2.
Lizard 2.
Otter,
let's go,
dang
dude.
it, dude.
Let's go, dude. Otters are my 1.
I love otters.
They're absolutely
Dang.
adorable. Also, kind of mean.
They are.
Like, dude, that's a great attitude for a basketball player.
Dang.
Otter at my 1. Oh, you got to pick an ease.
I don't care. Put them in my 1, I guess.
The little smashed faces. They're not as cute as people think they are
Can't breathe.
at all. I got a
Oh my
liger,
gosh.
dog.
Why?
I got a liger. That is a mix
This
of
is a
Italian and a
stacked
liger.
team. This is better than this team's being Pippin.
Dude.
Dang.
This is the team I want
An
against
otter and a
Pippen.
liger?
Yeah, dude. Liger's going to go straight to my 4. That's going to be like a
I
playthrough.
should skip the dog. What is that?
You got a quokka.
Skip.
Skipping the
Skip.
quokka. All right, it's an adorable looking rodent, kind of an animal. Oh,
Baboon.
baboon. That's a good
Give me
play.
that. That's my
Baboon.
4.
Baboon at 4.
It's terrifying. That's, well,
Baboons are,
dude,
yeah.
that's a mean animal.
Yeah, and those faces are kind of
Rip your
intimidating.
face off.
They're very smart, too. I've got an edible frog, which I have no idea why it's...
Scrumptious.
I don't know why it's specified as being edible. Technically, all of these are edible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and skip the edible frog, and we're getting a moose!
Dude!
Let's go,
You're getting all my
dude.
favorite animals. Deluxe moose tracks, best. Well, it's not deluxe moose tracks. Moose tracks
Yeah.
with cookie dough, best ice cream there is.
It's
Ice
way
cream.
up there.
So good.
It's way up there. Moose, straight to my 5.
That might be the best. I was hoping I got a moose.
Moose, straight to my
otter
5.
and a moose?
Otter, liger, moose, dog.
Dude.
It's tough. That's tough. You got chin strap penguin. You got another penguin. They're cute. Chin strap to the 3.
Yeah. Penguins are just rolling in my 3s.
I'm back at it again with the
You went
frogs.
double worm, double frog.
Double worm, double frog. I go edible frog. Now I got a pool,
pool
frog.
frog.
It should be chilling in the pool. They're kind of cute. I mean, hit me with that ribbit at the 2.
Can jump out the gym.
We
though.
could absolutely do vert machine. Little but bouncy. Nate Robinson type. Siberian Husky. That's cool.
Take that.
And like a true Siberian Husky, they're actually pretty big.
Yeah.
All you got left is 5.
Dang. All right.
You got 2. You got 2 dogs, and I'm finishing with an
Oh
eagle
my
dog.
Gosh.
This team is
That
stacked,
is the best
bro.
team.
This team was the best team that's got drafted today.
Yeah.
You went Pekingese,
Dang.
lizard, chin strap penguin,
Uh-huh.
which honestly just grow the mustache
Yeah.
too. You can make it a whole beard. Baboon, and then a husky.
That's terrible.
That's not it, dude. Realistically, that's not that bad.
Yeah, but
Just
it
happens to go up
compares-
against an otter, a pool frog,
Uh-huh.
an eagle, a liger, and a moose. That's dude. That's an
If you had an
undefeated
eagle and a
team.
moose and then like the rest were frogs, it'd be fine. You're still winning. But add a liger and an otter,
Dude, I'm straight up playing through the Liger.
dude.
Liger's going to have like 23, 10, and 9. Liger's going to average at least a double-double.
Yeah, that otter's in double-digit assists, double-digit rebounds, not as many points, but maybe triple-double with steals. Locking up
10
a dog.
steals.
10 steals.
Dude, so
Otters are nasty.
let's look back. Neil Patrick Harris, Scottie Pippen, John Belushi, Phil Roth, Kevin Nealon versus my Scarlett Johansson, Lucy Liu, Martin Lawrence, Peter Cetera, Donnie Jeffcoat. That's one of the biggest blowouts today. That team's getting
That's a
40.
100-point game.
Oh, dude, that's a 130-point
That's
game.
running clock in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's going to be... I'm getting beat by 40. I'm getting beat by 40 at least that game. Next game was Kenny G, Rob Lowe, Kid Rock, Lauren Prepon. I don't even know if I'm saying that. Prepon, John Cleese, and then it's up against Frank Sinatra, Annie DeFranco, Harry Hamlin, Natalie Portman, and Michael Moore. That one's a closer game.
Yeah.
I still give you the edge there.
Yeah.
I still give you the edge.
Back.
Animals.
With the animals, you kind of...
We'll see, man. This is a tougher one. Like swan, boxer, king, penguin, tarantula, snail. Ugh, you know,
The snail.
the snail weighs you down big time. Glowworm, slow worm, Indian palm squirrel, flounder, and a hippo. I think
squirrel hippo combination.
the hippo is
kind of nasty.
the hippo is what really
That's
turns the
nasty.
tides. Because the hippo's probably going to drop 40. You know,
With 20 rebounds.
yeah. Then you go last matchup here with the toughest one: Pekingese, lizard, chinstrap,
That's-
penguin, baboon, husky. Then otter, pool frog, eagle, liger, moose. I think we it seems like we both go straight sets across both of them. You know what I mean? It feels like you win the celebrities and I win the animals.
Yeah.
It's what it feels like. I feel like that second celebrity matchup is closer.
Yeah.
And that first animal matchup is closer. But the first and last matchups aren't even fucking close. Those are two blowouts.
Dude, that's that 2018 Warriors team right there.
That
is just nuts.
It's a super team. That is no doubt a super
That's
team.
a 73-9 team that doesn't blow a 3-1 lead. That's a...
Blowing the 3-1 lead, you know.
Almost blew a 3-0 lead. Speaking
know.
of basketball, the Heat almost.
I know. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. Watching that last game, I was just like... I don't know, my dad's a Celtics fan, so I was like, I almost kind of wanted to make history for him, but it's just, I don't particularly like the Celtics team.
No.
I love Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
I really like Jaylen Brown.
Cow.
You know, he didn't play up to his potential in the playoffs.
That's what people were saying. He got his contract and kind of...
But, dude, I was just Marcus Smart. I'm just like, oh, no, he can play.
He's just always on, like, the losing team. It feels like
he is.
always has to go against LeBron. And
He always
loses.
says dumb stuff.
I know.
I mean, him saying, we beat y'all last year was the most
Grow
high...
up.
That's not even high school. It's like middle school.
Yeah.
You can't say we beat y'all last year, you know, because it's not last year anymore. And now the Heat are in the finals. And, dude, after watching Grant Williams jaw at Jimmy Butler and just get put 12 on his head straight, I was like, man, you guys are hurting me. The other one that really hurts me to watch, and I really like him, is Al Horford.
Yeah.
I
Him
like
at the
him.
Hawks, he was fun.
Oh, dude, I
That
really
era
like...
of the Hawks was...
He's a veteran. He probably does a lot of good in the locker room. Yeah, I know.
That was disrespectful.
That was tough. You can't do that stuff and then get it done right back to you, you know. But he's just one of those guys, man. It's like he's just a step behind at this point, you know.
He just needs to go into the sunlight.
Yeah, it's about that time, it feels like. And, you know, he's shooting those shots from outside, and every once in a while he hits one, but it's just kind of like...
His thing was like the top of the key three, and he would just nail it.
Yeah, especially when he's playing with the Hawks. Yeah. Especially. But, you know, I saw him shooting the wing in the corner a lot during that playoff series, and it's like he just wouldn't hit, man. He just wouldn't hit. It was hard to watch.
Old.
Yeah, he's getting older, and he's getting worked in the paint a little bit. I love Robert Williams.
Yeah?
I love Robert Williams. Dude, him coming in off the bench, I think next year moving forward, Robert Williams needs to be their guy down low. And they need to add one more. It really, if you could run Robert Williams at the 4, if you can increase his offensive game a little bit, run Robert Williams at the 4, and you bring in one really solid big, it changes the dynamic of that team. Now, I don't know if Jaylen Brown's going to be there next year.
No, I don't think he will be.
Contract
I
year.
think he'll go to like.
I don't think they're going to give him a supermax.
No. Especially with his performance. Do you think he kind of wanted that? You think he wants to be out?
I don't. It's hard to say because they had such a good playoff run. They've been winning games.
Yeah.
They're consistently a high seed. But he can go to another team and be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Jason Tatum's going to be the guy in Boston. Period. Boston is not going to give up Jason Tatum for anything.
No.
That's like the Mavs giving up Luka.
Yeah. No,
You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen.
You found your guy.
Yeah. So you're going to play it. You're going to put the pieces around him.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen might be gone. He might be gone. But, dude, it would be one of those things that I'd really like to see them get good value for him, or just let him go and then hit the free agency wire hard and go get you a really good big.
I've noticed in the NBA, it's not about draft picks as much as other sports. Like you kind of go after players.
There's so many development
I know.
pieces now with the G League, with guys coming out of the foreign leagues, with the college system the way it is. It's like there's so many opportunities to get those guys. You've got your wants, and you've got your talents. Like there's guys that you draft that can be that guy for you. So like Jamal Murray he was like a 7th overall pick or something like that for the Nuggets. Clearly worked out. You know what I mean? Clearly worked out. But every once like you're gonna hit on those guys.
And
but
Jokic. Second round? Was he the one with the Taco Bell commercial?
Oh, I can't
They
remember.
didn't even put his face. It was like a Taco Bell.
I think the big thing with Jokic is like, on his whole draft resume type of deal, or whenever they were, when they were scouting him, it was like not athletic, doesn't run well, overweight,
Which is true.
It's very true. It's just he is such a good basketball player. And he literally said it in an interview one time. He was talking about college. He's like, I don't like playing with all these college guys. They run so fast and they jump so high, and I just want to play basketball. I just play basketball. I'm like, what the hell, dude? And somehow it works for him. A very unique player. But, Celtics got to do something, man. They got to make some changes. The Heat are going to be, I think they're going to be really good next year. As long as they still stay healthy. Tyler Hero's going to come back.
Yeah.
I think if they add one more piece, it's going to be a tough team, man.
You think Spurs immediately walk into kind of a...
I think
or you think it'll be like 2 years? Or
I think
they
with
go
Victor,
after a superstar?
I was just about to say, I think what's you're gonna end up seeing is they're gonna put together a package with 1 to 2 really good players. They've got a couple of good role players. Their team's made up of role players right now, and then with Victor's going to be there. So
just let him cook and everybody rolls.
They're going to build around him, man. I think they're going to try to find a really good guard or forward, and then hopefully one more good big man. And you add 2 great players right there, and it's easily a playoff team. And you're looking at you still got Pop there, so it's like
I know he's not going anywhere now. He's gonna go
not with Victor.
It's gonna be like Saban. Like they're just gonna go as long as they can.
He's gonna die as a Spurs coach.
You think the Warriors are done, or you think they're gonna be around a little longer?
The problem, the missing piece is Klay Thompson. As he has not played anywhere close to what he played pre-injury. He's extremely streaky now. His attitude and his everything, his demeanor seems off. Everything seems off.
He's angry.
He doesn't,
and that's from the injuries. That's what happens. But like,
the whole thing seems off. Steph Curry is still Steph Curry.
Jordan Poole
is awesome.
Well, the playoff series that they lost,
it was brutal.
Terrible.
It was brutal. He's an awesome player. It was a really, really rough series for him. He seemed a little checked out.
He did.
It was weird. Like there was even one point where the teams were getting into it. They were kind of scrapping. And like he was just like floating off the side.
He was probably just pissed he wasn't performing well, so he stopped caring, and that just
And Draymond punching him in the face
Yeah.
before the season started. I'm like, that's some
And
weird
it looked
beef.
fine all regular season. Like, they were great.
Yeah,
But then
Draymond's got it. He makes himself one of the
know.
least likable players, and like I think he loves it. But I feel like the same way about him as I feel about Marcus Smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're just that guy, aren't you? Marcus Smart's toned it down a good bit, I feel like, but Draymond's still that guy. He's just so annoying.
You can tell we're just missing Iguodala and Harrison Barnes.
How about Kevin Durant? Like when KD actually being there, like, oh my god, that team was so ridiculous.
Sean Livingston.
Sean
Dog,
Livingston,
I love him.
dude, he was so
love
sick.
him.
6'7" point guard that
know.
comes in, and every mid-range shot is automatic. It's a layup.
Never missed it.
He shot like DeMar DeRozan from
Yeah,
mid-range.
yeah.
Like it was crazy to watch.
He walked so DeMar DeRozan could run.
He was amazing, dude. I hated when he retired.
I know.
He was awesome. Okay, let's get into some questions. Starting with Jake has a question, which is a great subject that I've not discussed on the podcast.
I think we've talked about it before at work, but it is how many 5-year-olds you could take on and win and not perish.
Right. Now, how many are they all attacking at once?
Yep.
All at one time.
You got a herd. You got a pod.
It just fisticuffs.
Yeah. Just think, oh no, I made some drinks wrong. Now I got a bar full of 5-year-olds attacking me,
Right.
jumping across the bar.
Um,
Their strawberry lemonade wasn't strong enough.
all at once.
Shirley Temple didn't have enough cherries in it.
I'm gonna give myself 130. I'm gonna give myself 135 year olds.
No!
Yeah. Dude.
No!
Yeah. Yep. Because I've got this.
That's an army!
I've got the strategy. I know what I'm doing. Because here's the thing, it's only gonna boil down to when I get tired. Okay.
Okay.
Because what I'm gonna do.
They are 5-year-olds.
They are
That's
5-year-olds.
fair.
I'm gonna grab one of them up. I'm gonna grab one of them up by their little ankles, and I'm woof woof woof, taking them for a
Clanking
spin.
heads.
Exactly. I am utilizing one of these 5-year-olds as a weapon, and that's gonna be my crowd control. And it's gonna boil down to whenever that little body disintegrates.
You just get another one because you got 130 to go against.
Yeah, exactly. And then we pick it up and then we keep going. I think I absolutely mow through those kids. Absolutely mow through them. It's just whenever I get so fatigued that when they start, the first one crawls up on my back, and then there's like the second one and the third one, and all of a sudden they start weighing me down. I think I get through a hundo.
I'm just picturing you in like the Game of Thrones picture where it's like the one dude with the sword and 5-year-olds
Mountain
are
of
charging.
5-year-olds. Yep, and that sword in this case is one limp 5-year-old. And I've already beaten to a pulp. I'm street sweeping. With that one kid.
See, as 5-year-olds, it's like an easy age because kind of one punch would be able to do the
Yes,
deed.
100%. And the thing is with my number depends on if I can isolate one of them real quick and break, because I can outrun them. You can do. I just need to isolate one kid, crack his little ass, and then just take on the horde.
Dude,
And I start mowing them down. Dude, I start mowing those kids down. There's no shot. I've got that one kid. I'm probably picking one of the smallest kids, too.
Yeah.
So it's like a
Faster.
lightweight child, yeah. About 35 to 40-pound 5-year-old.
But I'm just thinking like World War Z where they're like piling on each other, just trying to get at you.
Crawling over each other.
I know.
Yeah, there's going to be that for sure. Dude, I'm taking that kid for an absolute ride, and I'm mowing through him.
Dude.
Yeah, I give myself 100 plus. 100 plus. What do you give yourself?
Realistically,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like my long arms. Not super long arms, but for a 5-year-old, I can kick.
I know. I thought about
Oh,
kicking
that's the
too.
perfect height too.
I know. I thought about. Well, I thought about this. I've got that kid by his ankles, and
just spinning around.
doing the spins. I'm lawn mowing.
Yeah.
And then I've also got my feet.
Yeah.
So like if one kid starts getting a little bit too close for comfort, flying knee.
Yeah. Being a 5-year-old's wild.
Yeah. And like honestly, I've thrown a lot of leg kicks. I throw one hard leg kick. That's gonna be like kicking them in their little liver. They're gonna crumple. They're gonna crumple.
They're still developing.
Yeah.
But they can't really. I'm trying to think of 5-year-olds.
They're still developing.
They're still developing. They're not gonna be super fast. You could outrun them.
No. Oh yeah.
But location does matter.
That's what I'm saying. Just boils down to when I get tired. I think I get tired after about 100.
Would you position yourself in a corner, or do you want open?
No, I
field?
want open space. As much open space as possible. I want maneuverability.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get in a corner, that's when you're screwed.
Yeah.
And it's like a pack of wolves at that point.
Yeah.
Do you want like space with a pack of wolves? Yeah, they might surround you. I think a pack of wolves, they're actually a lot more athletic than 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
So I'm not letting them
it's
get
a pack
behind
of
me.
wolves.
I'm not letting them get behind me. That's for sure.
All right, and then I got a second part is if you could pick a weapon that you would use to fight off these 135-year-olds, but they get the same weapon.
Right.
What weapon are you picking?
Almost too easy. What? Well, okay.
It can be a fictitious weapon.
Do these 5-year-olds have? Do I have an adult size this weapon and they have a kid size that weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it a little bit tougher. Because I was gonna pick like a long sword.
Yeah.
I was like, they're never gonna be able to carry it.
They're just dragging it. They cannot.
Slows them down if anything else. Like, I'm just woof, woof. Little heads are just flying. If they have a kid-sized whatever I've got, you can't pick a projectile weapon. You're screwed. Yeah. I'd probably go with. I still got to go with a blade of some type because you go with like a mace, right? Mm. You don't have the force to cut through many. Yeah, you're gonna run into one. It's just gonna be blunt and just a stick. You can't go with baseball bats. It's gonna take too much energy.
But because they wouldn't be able to swing it fast because they're 5. You could like wear a couple.
They'd get you good. I've been hit by some kids with lightsabers.
But like you have.
Yeah, I've been hit by some 5-year-olds that get a good swing on one of them lightsabers. Dude.
Yeah, because 5 is kind of the age. Like, you're playing T-ball.
They've got a little bit more force than you think.
That's a good point.
I would probably still go. I'm going to go with like a long sword of some type. Yeah. I'm going to go with a long sword. I'm going to manage the distance. They might put their little mini long swords up and try to block me a little bit. That's okay.
But you're too powerful. You're going straight through. You're eating those swords.
Straight through. Yeah. I'm baseball swinging that thing.
Yeah.
And I'm probably mowing down 7 at a time. And in that case, I've got faith I get more. I get 200 plus. I'm gonna get 200 plus 5-year-olds. Yeah, I'm gonna be racking up kill streaks.
Yeah, because you can absolutely they trying to swing a sword, and you can wear a sword. Oh, it'd suck getting sliced. Because they couldn't poke.
Yeah, the thing is that the thing is that you'd really. It's all about distance management at that point. I just would have to stay far enough away to where. Their swing, because they have a kid-sized longsword, right? The dangerous part is that they can swing it. Yeah, the blades are gonna be sharp. They can tear you up pretty good. You gotta stay at a range, and the
sword's hard to throw, so they can't be thrown out.
Yeah, they might try all that, but little stupid 5-year-old brains are gonna telegraph it really bad. You'll be able to see it coming. Yeah, man, I'm going longsword. I think.
Yeah, I think that's the best pick.
It feels right.
Yeah.
The only other thing I could think of would be like a spear.
Yeah, but I don't want them thrown at me.
Or what do they call the halberd?
Halberd.
It's like a spear with like a little axe head at the end of it. And it's got like it's got a pointy part, and then it's got the axe part. I feel like that would be good, but I feel like I couldn't get through as many as I could in one stroke with a longsword. You ever played Final Fantasy? Do you know who Cloud is?
No.
Okay, well, Cloud from Final Fantasy has this extremely large broadsword, and that's like the style that I'd go with. Something heavy, but something weighted right, to where I could just swing it with my whole body and just straight through them. It's a great question. I get 200 plus with longsword. I get 100 plus barehanded. Yeah, man, they don't have a chance.
They don't.
It's till I get tired. Yeah. It's just till I get tired.
Okay, up it, and you got like a teenager, like a 13-year-old. Does that drop it drastically?
Yeah.
'Cause
Some
there's-
13-year-olds are huge
Yeah.
nowadays. I've seen 13-year-olds that are 250.
Committed to Bama.
Yeah, exactly. No, they're not gonna have the man strength.
Yeah.
They're not gonna have the coordination. I would give 50. Well,
Yeah.
with a weapon,
Uh-huh.
I can get through a lot more.
Really? I think it would be
Yeah.
tougher because they're not physically strong, but they would know how to like wield a sword. Like they know how to swing a sword.
They would, but I don't think
on
that
your
they.
level?
No, it wouldn't be the
Not
same, man.
comparable.
It wouldn't be the same. I think a big thing that weighs that is just the years of
Yeah.
strength that I have on them. You know, that they're gonna have a hard time if they block. It's gonna hurt. If I block their puny little shot, it's like what 13-year-old shot. I'm like, no way.
And they're still at that age where they won't be able to like truly block your sword swing.
No, you go
Like, it's
straight
going
through them.
straight- yeah.
It's going straight through them. Now we're going straight up, just hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
You're gonna mix in some huge kids
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
There's gonna be some 13-year-olds that look like they're 11.
Yeah.
And you're gonna punt through them fools. But dude, you get a couple of large children in
It'd
there.
be hard to use your initial strategy for the 5-year-olds because you can't really.
No, you can't do that. No, that's out. You're not swinging a 13-year-old around. You will for a little bit, but you're gonna get tired real fast.
Yeah, that hurts.
So
your
you're
longevity.
straight up. I would give myself 13-year-olds. I give myself 11 of them.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I take 11, 13-year-olds on.
Do you think it'd be harder to go like gauntlet style, like one?
That would be
or
way easier. I'm
easier
thinking
to
about.
get a little-
I would if we're doing gauntlet style
Yeah.
till I get tired again. It's
But
till I get
11,
tired.
yeah.
and I
think
probably
about
get tired
11.
around 50.
Yeah.
To where I start like losing my will a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably be about
This is
50.
boring.
Yeah, gauntlet style, dude. I'm absolutely ripping through them 30. Now you want to say all at once?
Yeah.
They're gonna
That's
overwhelm me and stuff.
yeah.
They weigh more.
Yeah.
'Cause I think about them like jumping on my back
Yeah.
and stuff. It's just gonna take more.
Yeah.
It's gonna take more out of me. But like 1-on-1, dog.
Yeah.
Dude, I see a big 13-year-old, dude, double leg to the ground. I'm taking your back, and you just going to sleep. Yes, that's the first thing that's happening. They won't see it coming. I'm gonna fake a big shot up top, change levels. So yeah, exactly. Change levels, scoop them up straight to the back.
It
Yeah.
would be like you take on like the stud, like a stud, then you get
Yes.
that weak one, and you
Oh, you're like yes. And you throw one haymaker, they try to block it, you breaks their hand, they fall. yeah. They fall
you
over.
go straight between their hands.
they try to be really
Their head
aggressive.
just bounces off the ground. Dude, that's terrible.
They try to be really aggressive. They sprint up, you come with a flying knee. The first thing you meet them with.
Ben Askren,
Yeah.
but it's
But a
13-year-old
13-year-old?
built like a 9-year-old. Dude, he's at your belly button, and you're just
Yeah.
straight go.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Gauntlet style, I'm getting through a ton.
Yeah.
With a weapon, and we're not doing gauntlet
Does your
style, we're
weapon
doing all at
change,
once.
or you keeping it?
Yeah, I know.
Their
That's what I was
swords can
thinking.
Be slightly smaller because they're still younger.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. They start growing,
That's what I'm saying.
so it'll be a little bit longer swords.
At that point, I think I go a little bit more finesse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go something like I almost trust like a real. You know what I might go with? I might change my strategy completely
Okay.
and go with like a blunt weapon
Yeah.
because I feel like I trust my
Yeah.
speed and strength
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah.
So I might go with like a hammer
Uh huh.
or like some nunchucks.
Yeah.
You know?
But see, with nunchucks, if there'd be multiple running at you, then the one that got
yeah.
behind you would be over.
I would go
Like
with
the
it.
one that got your back.
I go with a warhammer.
Yeah.
I go with a warhammer for sure.
Yeah. That's the play.
Yeah, you just can't let anybody get behind you because they're
Yeah.
gonna crack you in the back of the head with that thing. It's gonna be. You're done. You're done.
Just white.
Yeah.
And nothing.
It's all over.
Bonk.
Yeah, yeah. Last thing you hear is a gong sound, and then you see the light. You know.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I would go with the hammer, and then I would give myself 13-year-olds on their own. I go 11, 13-year-olds, and then with a hammer, I'll give myself 20, 21.
Uh huh.
24 for Kobe.
Are you picking like a wide field to where you can get some, then run, make them tired, then get some more?
Yeah, I've still got to get out in the open.
Yeah.
I never want contained space.
Yeah.
whenever I'm facing multiple at a time.
Yeah.
That would be a nightmare.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to do. You know, the only trouble is they're going to try to get behind you.
Yeah.
As long as you keep them in front.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I'll do more than that.
See, I don't know if
I'm
I
an
want
open
like a huge space, because then they'd have room to wrap around.
Mm-hmm.
Surround you. You can't let that happen. You kind of got to go at them.
I would be okay with it because the ones that would try to wrap around is the ones I'm going for immediately.
Yeah.
You come here, you know, you're not getting back there. No, sir.
here, boy.
I see what you're trying to do. Come here, boy. Just absolutely booking it for him with my warhammer. Come here.
You running at me with a boy?
Just go for their knees first. Don't even finish them.
Just inflict hate.
See what happens?
Try to get behind me, boy.
You all know better now. Kids crying. Ah! Holding his knees on the ground. Oh, God!
I can pee myself.
Hey, new dynamic. The parents have to watch. The parents are in the stands.
There's just spectators. Hey, my baby boy.
Oh my God,
Dude. Ooh. That strategy's so good, though.
I know, it's the way to go. That's the way to go.
Laying there on the ground whining.
Yeah. You start intimidating them. It's gonna get to be a problem.
Yeah, that first one that thinks he can take you on, and you run at him. Everybody else like, I thought we were attacking.
The one big kid, like he always gets picked first in PE for everything. Yeah. You see that fear come in his eyes. Yeah. Oh, his heart sinks.
Yeah,
he's not who he thought he was.
Guys, help!
They're all like.
then they would all group up, and then you gotta run right at them.
Oh my God! There's no reason for that to be that funny.
That's awesome, though.
Oh my God!
My baby boy! I hit my kid!
They just hear like crying from the stands. Oh God!
And then the dad's on the other side. It's just your knee. Get up, boy.
Get up, boy. Hot stove, boy. It's just obliterated.
You got another one. You can get back up.
Bones are coming through the skin. Pop up, boy. God gave you 2 legs for a reason. I'm like, man, I'm so in Georgia. If it happened, dude, that in the Southeast would be way funnier than anywhere else.
Oh, dude. Imagine
way
how many
funnier than
people
anywhere else.
watch that.
Oh, dude. Yeah, people would love it.
Like UFC in a football field. You get one weapon.
Yeah.
Well, that's like gladiators.
It's literally gladiators. That's why people used to love that shit. Dude.
Throw a liger in there.
Dog. I feel like back in the day, bro, I would have been okay with being like I would have really. That really might have been my route.
Yeah.
You know, people were like, wanting to be knights and royalty and shit. I'm like, throw me in the pit.
Throw me in the Coliseum.
Dude, that's where I want to be. Yeah. You put a rhino in front of me. I don't know. You know, it's the adrenaline rush.
Bears in there.
I was like, I've got to live.
Mr. Meridius.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be in there, dog. Dirty.
Dude. Wild.
Oh, that's awesome. So many. We'd get through so many. And now it's making me think I would get through a lot more than 24. I would get through I would probably get through about 60 plus 13-year-olds.
You think both of us, we could touch 100?
Oh, touch 100.
Cut that.
Oh, God.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Touch the number 100. Yes. Yeah, I think we get more than that.
Yeah.
You start talking about us teaming
with
up.
With a weapon?
You started us teaming up, bro?
Would we pick the same weapon, or would we go one and
That's
one?
literally what I was just thinking. I think we go 1 and 1.
Yeah.
I think we go 2 different weapons because we have 2 different strategies. We have like crowd control, and then we have one to pick off. I think it's I think you'd be perfect for the pick off type of deal. You're like the sniper, and I'll be a little bit more crowd control. I kind of take them head on, and then you're finishing off. Or for the ones that have a little bit more reach, you're out there with that halberd. You're out there with that spear. Real quick, and it's over.
Yeah.
I think it'd be perfect.
Kind of sick.
I think it'd be perfect. It's a great strategy.
Yeah.
And if that case, if we're working together, I'm getting a blade too then.
Yeah.
Because you'd be able to keep them at range.
Yeah.
And then every time someone kind of creeps in a little bit, I'm in there with like
biz.
dude, I'm straight up with a katana. You know? Dude, something a little bit more nimble, a little bit more dexterous. Come on.
Dude.
Going for the vitals. Straight through.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about us back to back in a flower field, just mowing.
Just like really scenic. There's just like
It's
limbs
the tulips
flying.
of Netherlands.
Just wildflowers and just blood.
Boogie Wonderland in the background, and we're
Oh my gosh. Limbs are flying.
okay. With our weapons, are we beating your 5 animals?
Ooh, wow.
Then I would change my weapon. I'd probably
Wow. Me and
know
you.
what I would do
So
against a moose, an eagle, a liger, an otter, and a frog.
Yep.
The eagle would be
That would be a
thing-
pain in the ass.
Yeah, because we're dealing with a moose charging and an otter being a little.
Dude. And then a liger.
Oh my god!
Hunting.
No, it's just waiting for us. It's gonna let the
Circling.
4
Yes.
go.
Wait
and
for us to
he's-
get tired.
He's gonna watch us how we fight,
Yeah.
and then it's just gonna be Shere Khan.
I think
It's just gonna be
that we get through him for sure.
yeah,
I think we get through him for
a
sure.
little battle and bruised, a little
Yeah.
tore up.
Yeah, I think it's dependent on we've just really got to go. We got to get that kind of back to back type of
Yeah,
strategy.
yeah.
We just got to cover that 360 radius, and I think I really think the moose is the biggest problem.
Yeah,
Mean,
Yeah.
strong,
But-
fast.
but with a sword, we could like charge at and then just step. But we gotta pray you're stepping the right way, because if he steps,
I think I'm going spear. I think I'm going
Yeah.
spear because they're big animals, and you want some distance. You want to be able to keep them at
Yeah.
distance. You know, kind of like.
and then you can keep
away
the
from me.
eagle.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
eagle starts coming. You got to be pretty accurate, but you can kind of jab
What
it
I
out
would
there.
do. I'm trying to think of weapons that would be like
At that point, the halberd feels right for me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I can
halberd
kind of.
guy.
Yeah, how big, dude. You've got the spear end there too,
Yeah.
and you can take a huge hack with the little axe portion of it, and if you just got to go straight and split the dome of one of these animals, you can do so. Now, what we're not thinking about is the frog.
Yeah,
You know?
sneaky bugger.
Yeah, sneaky little guy.
Sneaky. I think
Who
we'd
knows?
have to. I think we'd have to take care of the otter and frog first while managing, because we can't let them get the eagle and moose. We can't let them get a full head of steam.
We got to go ahead and just get rid of it. We got to pick the
Yeah.
easy ones off.
Yeah,
Otter and frog got to go.
because sure it'll be an issue going against the top 3, but then having to go with them and deal with the annoying ones, issue.
Here's the problem, is that if they were smart enough, here's what would give us trouble.
Yeah.
I've got faith 9 times out of 10 that we do it. The one scenario that would give us problems is if the eagle, the moose, and the lion or the liger coordinated their attack.
Yeah,
The moose,
like the moose
comes
charges and
straight
the
to you.
liger's there.
The liger's coming straight at me, and then the eagle dive bombs
Oh
us.
my god.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
There's
And then we
only
gotta
two
think
of
about
us.
an otter. We gotta think about the otter and frog.
I know. We have to, in this scenario, we took them out early.
Yeah.
They got to go first. Solo, your gladiator style, one bear, one just for the sake of it, liger,
Yeah.
one liger, or 3 wolves.
And that.
What do you feel like you could? You get a weapon of choice, armor of choice too. Let's say
Armor of
that,
choice.
and you've got to fight any of those
Yeah.
to pick. Which one do you think you have the highest success rate against?
I think. See, I like the matchup with the 3 wolves compared to the 5. The 5's untouchable.
5 wolves makes it
With
really
a
tough.
weapon, I think you take care of 1, and then you get 2 that are pissed off because it's just saw their 1 get dismantled.
Mm-hmm.
The 1 liger piques my interest, but I don't. Big cats are big cats.
I know.
Like cougars in the mountains,
They're hunters.
tigers. You're not messing with them.
They're hunters. They're carnivores.
The thing is,
you know?
is that they are hunters. So in an open setting where they don't
Yep.
have their element of surprise.
It's true.
The bear's the biggest one. it'd be the hardest one to kill. It could take the most damage.
The thing that I think about with the bear is just as fast
Yeah.
as the big cat.
Uh-huh.
It's way stronger,
Uh-huh.
and it's going to be way harder to kill.
Yeah.
So for me, bear in this scenario, I don't know. I can't decide. I would go first. I would go liger.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'd choose. Do you agree?
Yeah. I think I might walk back on the 3 wolves because that's just tough. Because if you attack one, then you know 2 more are coming. And if you don't finish the first one right there, then he's just going to be waiting for you when you turn around.
They're pack animals, and they're smart. They know how to fight together.
Being in the middle of a trinity with 3 wolves around you, that's...
You don't want that.
No.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead. I think the bear and the wolves are somewhere in the last place. I would go liger because I feel like it's gonna be a tough fight, but it's gonna be the easiest to kill.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be easier to kill than a wolf, but it being 3 of them scares the shit out of me.
And it wouldn't be able to take as much damage as the bear would.
The bear is gonna be so hard to kill
and
with
I'm
a
also
primitive
doing this
weapon.
as a liger, because it feels like a Bengal tiger. I'm not messing with one of those or a black panther.
Ligers are huge.
But I like that mix. Would you rather take on a lion or a tiger? Because I'm not messing with tigers.
I think a lion.
Yeah, I take on a lion
because
first.
I'm pretty sure like there is a instinctual. I'm kind of guessing here. At least from what I do know, I think that tigers are a little more aggressive, and they're known to be a little bit more human aggressive.
They swim, dude.
Yeah, they're really fast. They're really strong, athletic. You know,
dude, a complete animal, to be honest. Now, does it beat a beaver? No.
We know that nothing does. That's one thing in science that we
Yeah.
know is that nothing has or ever will beat a beaver.
Darwin approved.
Yeah, this little guy has finally reached the top of the food chart. And I'm talking aquatically too.
Yeah.
So there's no hunting a beaver.
No.
The beaver is the hunter. But he never does. He just makes dams. He doesn't
Could
flex
if he
that
wanted
power.
to. Maybe 500 5-year-olds. Maybe
Yeah, rips through them.
Yeah.
Makes probably
doesn't play around.
uses them as dam equipment.
Yep.
Stops dams with the.
That's a bad.
Yeah, it's a bad
visual.
visual. It's a really bad
Gosh.
visual. Yeah, just took it a little bit too far. All right, another question that is widely debated amongst my friend group because of one specific person. This is a really weird one because I feel like there's going to be it's going to be 95% of people in one direction, but I know that there is a camp that supports the latter method here. Standard toilet position, as in you sit and you shit, right? And we said squat shitting method, which essentially the squat shitting method is where you hover. You squat over the toilet and you hover, which absolutely blows my mind. So, I'll start off by saying this. If you know me, I'm about 5'7". At this morning, I'm about 215 pounds. I eat a lot of food to maintain that. I'd be squatting for about 10 minutes every morning. So the squat method doesn't work for me, nor have I even tried it.
I didn't know that was real.
That's what I'm saying, man. So the other part that was like a caveat to this question was with the standard toilet position, with efficient wiping method, or squat shitting with no wiping. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Like,
With no wiping
at all?
He said no wiping. I know where my buddy that asked this question falls on the spectrum. I know where he falls on the spectrum.
Probably in the 0.001%.
No.
That.
He is referring to one of our friends that does the squat shitting. Now, the wiping part, I had no idea that this was a piece of the question. That I don't know if he doesn't. That's the craziest thing I ever heard. Because for me, I'm a very hygienic person.
Yeah.
There's some things that really bother me. One, I don't like feeling gross. Okay. So, dude, dude, I don't like feeling gross. So I shower a few times a day, usually at least. The other pieces too, like I've got to be clean. I've got a lot of body hair, dude. I've got to be cleaned up. You know, I just don't like feeling gross. Brush my teeth twice a day, and then, dude, when it comes to my butt health, my butt hygiene, dude, I am 100% in the camp of the wet and dry method. I have to have baby wipes. I have to, and at a minimum, if for some reason I don't, you know, we're getting clear wipes by the time it's done, because I'm getting all the way clean. So I don't know. Have you even heard of this squat shitting method, or is this
Only in like dire scenarios in the woods where you got to just squat, not over a toilet where the seat is built in for you. We're not in the Victorian era where
it's called a toilet seat?
Yes, sat upon.
That implies that you sit. So I think that we're both firmly in the standard position.
Yes, far into it.
Yeah, well, I've lived in that camp. But here's one that's directly related, and I hear debated a lot more often. Wiping method.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna get here.
Right.
I think I'm gonna be
sitter or a stander.
Stander.
Not that you think I was going front to back to front.
Yeah, I thought that's what you're gonna.
Okay,
ask.
well, let's address both. You're a
Okay.
stander.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when I will squat. I'm too scared of putting my hand in the when I was little, when you're first potty trained, I put my hand in the toilet on accident.
Right.
So then ever since
Traumatic.
That's just how I learned.
Okay.
You can't have my hand in poopy water.
No, you don't want
That's a once in a lifetime mistake.
Yeah, you never make that one
Never again.
You never make that one again.
So
you're a stander.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a leaner.
Okay.
I'm a leaner.
Yeah, that's what it would be. Because you're not standing up. Because then, well, that's a little in depth there. Because
No.
you don't want
Closure.
Yeah.
Exactly. So here's the thing: is that I have, how do I put this? I have ample cheeks. Okay, I don't know how else to put it, dude.
We go from the slow worm to ample cheeks.
He got glowworm, slow worm, and ample cheeks, and 2 types of frogs:
Edible.
edible frog, pool frog, and ample cheeks. I don't know how else to put it, because you don't want to sit there and go, "I'm gonna fat ass, bro."
Bro got a pH on that
I
man.
don't want to say that. And in this specifically, it is in this. The only reason I bring that up is because standing doesn't really work. Standing doesn't really work in that scenario, right? So I've got to lean, and I've got to get some.
Oh,
I've got to
you
get
lean
some.
side to side?
No, just to one side. Yeah, and I lean.
I thought you were gonna like lean forward.
No,
because
no.
that's what I do.
No, I lean to the side, and I get one, and I get some spread.
Okay,
You know?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
never tried it before.
Yeah, no, it works
Okay.
because you're catching one cheek, the other one, you know, you can kind of get the spread, and you can clean it out. So that's my typical method. Now the front to back to front thing.
Back to front. I've always been debated upon this.
Back to front.
Yeah.
You're a psycho.
I know. I knew this was the reaction.
That's the craziest thing I've
ever heard. It just works for me. It just works.
It's not like it won't work, but I don't like the idea of bringing everything.
I know, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's wild.
I know. I don't like having to reach all the way around. I don't want, because then you got to start from the bottom and go up.
So you cup everything and then go up and under?
I don't have to. I just
reach straight up and under?
I'm leaning forward. So
wow. I can't even imagine.
It works.
I'm sure
clean.
it does.
I'm clean.
But it feels like
I know.
archaic.
I know. And I heard another I heard another podcast get in an argument about this.
Really?
Because only one dude was back to front. And I'm like, ooh, I hope I never get asked this in my life.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Back to front guy.
But that's just how I've always done it.
I respect the uniqueness from all of my friends in this approach. And I feel like, with the standing sitting method of the wipe, then that is an important thing to be addressed.
Yeah.
And that's also like the debate of whichever one you do, who cares, right? But the front to back to front is a lot more decisive.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a very few amount of people that are in the back to front camp.
Yeah. And I'm also terrified of smelling bad. So I handle business when business needs to be handled.
I've never been around you and you stink. So
Thanks,
I'll take.
Sean. I appreciate that.
So I will say that your
appreciate
method is what it is, and you can live however you want
Yeah,
to.
and if I have to use extra TP to make sure I'm clean, so clog the toilet.
I'm.
You think I care?
I'm here.
I'll clean up
I'm
after.
with you. I'm with you, dude. I'm 100% with you.
It's worth me smelling normal.
No doubt, no doubt.
Absolutely.
That's why I've got a baby wipe. Baby wipe is one of the most important things to me in my life. It comes with me everywhere I go. Yeah, no doubt. One of my nightmare scenarios is having to go number 2 in public and just not having that thing on me.
It's just a gross gas station in the middle of nowhere.
I will literally hold it. I will go, dude. I will pinch it all the way until I can hit a Starbucks or something.
Yeah. I don't get people who are like, oh, I don't go to the bathroom at school or I don't go to the bathroom at work. How?
I try not to.
How?
I try not to.
Yeah. I think had a little different scenario having to go like far for school. So like it's a 45-minute drive to school.
I had to at school. I don't know how people did in school.
I know.
That one's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, all day?
Yeah.
Dude, there was
That's
times
7 hours.
Dude, and then you want to add in practice too?
Yeah.
Dude, there's times that I'm at school from 8
Yeah.
till I get home at like 7.
Yeah.
You tell me shit all day? I always try to clean it out before I get to school.
Yes.
That was ideal, as you get the morning in.
Uh-huh.
And then if it happens throughout the day, man, you just
Yeah.
got to do what you got to do. So, standard toilet position for both of
Yeah.
us. The squat shitting method is the craziest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
And
With no wiping. No wiping?
dude,
What? I'm sorry to just be dissing
that's
on your
absolutely
friend, putting mustard
absurd.
on his jacket.
No, dude, I will straight up. I will take
That's
both honey
wild.
and Dijon and go side to side on his jacket and rub it
A
in.
little bit of spicy in there too.
Dude, I'll do every
That
type.
is insane.
Yeah, I'll put Grey Poupon on his neck, dude. I don't give a shit. Dude, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. You can't not wipe. And now I didn't know that was a part of it. I know who my friends are referring to, and I didn't know that was a part of it. I hope it's not a part of it.
That
I hope that
can't
it
be
does.
real.
It can't be. So
Imagine the diet you have to eat to.
I know his diet
have-
too, and he'd be that one. He'd be the one where he wouldn't have to, because I don't think he has any fiber in his diet.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I thought it was gonna be the other way around.
No,
No fibre.
no, absolutely crazy, absolutely crazy. So
That's wild.
squat shitting. Hey, if you're a squat shitter, please let me know, because I'd love to know who else is in that camp, because that is absolutely
That's a lot
wild.
of leg work.
Oh, that's what I'm
Like,
thinking
think
about. I'm like,
about-
dude, I'd be sweating.
Yeah.
You ever done a
That's the
wall
worst.
sit?
That's the worst. When you're in like a
Yeah.
like pregame, I would always
Yes.
go, and I'm
Yes.
sitting in.
You're sweating.
yeah.
Your butt cheeks are sweating.
Yeah.
And they're all up
Toilet
on the
paper's
sleeve.
not working because it's sticking.
Yeah, that's a bad scenario, and I've been there. And a lot of times I feel like I just got to take my entire pants
Yep.
off and then just go hop in the shower real quick. I've done that many a time. Pre-game
Yeah.
was that way.
It'd be the worst when you get your pants on, knee pads are on,
Dude,
cleats
oh
are
my God.
tied.
Cleats
The
are tied,
and
knee
then you
pads
get
are
the-
on. Bro, especially if you... Dude, especially because there was a lot of times I would spat my ankles too.
yeah.
I'm like, they're not
No,
coming
dude.
off. So now I've got to wiggle my pants over the... Dude, you've got a
Yeah.
girdle on.
Yep.
You know, everything's just like suction tight to you.
Dude.
On to the next and last one here. One that's a little bit more directly related to everything I'm involved in. And you could comment on too, I hope, because you're a little bit more plugged in with social media than I am. So you probably see a little bit more and maybe have a little bit stronger of opinion on this than I do. Pet peeves in the fitness world, specifically. Fitness, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube has all gotten so big at this point that I think anybody who's involved to an extent is familiar. Do you have any that come to you off the top?
Probably when people make it about posting. Like when they make it about like, oh, I'm filming. Like, hey, watch out, I'm filming. Like, watch out, I'm filming. Hey, bro, I'm filming right now. Please don't get in the way of my set. That's annoying because it needs to be your focus is on lifting, and then it's almost like, this is going to sound dumb, but like student athlete, like it's student then athlete. But like filming and lifting, it needs to be lifting, then you're putting it out there. It doesn't need to be the focus is putting it out there.
Dude, you couldn't have named one that hits
That is
home with me more
So annoying to watch.
that I didn't even really think about.
Yeah.
Because I posted something on my Instagram not too long ago that if you are the person that films a set, someone walks in front of you, you're in a public gym, someone walks in front of your camera, you make some stupid little face or some stupid little comment about you. How many posts have I seen of people, someone walks in front of the camera,
on, bro.
they make some stupid face at them, and then they post it later on, number one, without said person's permission who walked in front of the camera, and then they go, don't be this guy whenever you see me. Hey, man, I'll tell you what, don't be the guy that films somebody else on accident or on purpose, posts it without their permission, and then acts like an absolute dick towards that person without the person even knowing you're being a dick to them. You're one of the worst type of people.
That's just embarrassing, actually.
You're cringe.
What do you think people are going to think about? You think they're going to be like, ooh, yeah, don't walk in the way.
No,
Dude,
bro, anyone
with there too.
Exactly. Anyone with a regular mind is going to watch that and be like, oh, you're a douchebag.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how many times I've seen that. And fortunately now there are people out there that pick apart and bigger accounts that I know of that pick apart people acting like that and embarrass them publicly because you deserve it. Because what you're trying to do is embarrass other people publicly for doing something that you just said. They pay to be there too. And they're working just like you are.
Yeah.
And guess what, man? I don't care if you have 1,000 followers or 100,000 followers. You're not that important.
And they don't care. They're focusing on themselves, going to their next set, where the only thing you care about is getting that little clip that you can post. And that's embarrassing too.
That is embarrassing too. And find places. I'm very grateful for my gym that I go to in Villa Rica, Rise Fitness. If you haven't checked out Rise Fitness in West Georgia, they are awesome. They're in Villa Rica. They're very good about letting me film. The people in there are always really kind about me filming too. And I've had so many instances of me setting up a tripod, setting up a camera, whatever it might be, and people like waiting to walk past me, and I'm like, dude, please come on. I can trim this clip. You're fine. Keep working out. Don't let me get in your way.
And that's how it should be. Like,
and that's how
just
it should
makes
be.
Sense.
But then, especially, dude, you're in a public gym. Say you're in an actual like corporate public gym, and then you're doing that. Like, you're trying to film and put up fitness content. Find some place that supports that more.
Yeah.
Because it's just not the place to do it, man. And if so, get you a little space, isolate yourself a little bit, film what you need to film, and just let it be what it is.
Make sure it's okay. Like,
yes.
Make sure with everybody around there, like, hey, like, if you walk in, are you going to be fine if I post this?
And there's so many gyms that have policies against filming too. And that's another thing too that people don't even seem to care about. It's like, oh, you should be allowed to film in corporate gyms. Hey, dude, it's not for you to say. And
it's for you to work out there. It's not for you to post and make videos.
No, set up a studio, go to a private gym, go to places that support that. If your content means that much to you, you're happy to go to another gym and spend the money and support that business for allowing you to do that there. Yeah. So it just makes me cringe. I'm really glad you brought that up because that one might be way up on my list. Yeah. The one that I thought about initially is everyone thinks they're a coach now, man. I get it in a way because whenever I started coaching, I got into coaching by accident a little bit in a way that I was already a trainer. I had a couple of buddies ask me to help them prep, which I was happy to do. I did not, what I charge now, I charged literally 1/3 of what I charge now. Yeah. Whenever I first started, because I understood my position, and there was a lot of people that I coached for free, because I was trying to get my foot in the door, and I also understood that, hey man, I'm not the most experienced guy out there. I don't have the most accolades. I don't have the most, really just the accolades to support me being a high level coach. Now that I've gotten to the point where I have experience, and there's like actually some accolades there. The type of people that I see that just hop into coaching now. They're like, hit me up for fitness plans. And they're charging people? I'm like, what? Just because you got a personal training certification or something? Like, you gotta pay your dues a little bit, right? And I think it's, unless you're helping people for little to nothing, you're close to free whenever you're first to get started. Like, you've got to earn your stripes a little bit, man. Unless you're one of those guys that, get the certifications, you get your your bachelor's degree, your master's, your doctorates, and you come out of the backside, you're like, okay, I'm charging $500 a month. Like, okay, I get that.
Yeah, you earned that.
You earned that, but exactly, you have to earn it. Everyone thinks they're a coach nowadays, and I think that's just it's a little hard to watch sometimes. It's a little hard to watch because I've seen a lot of bad plans, misinformation, and
that's somebody's life too. Like that's somebody's life.
That's somebody's health too,
Yeah.
man. You're playing with somebody's health, and if you want to really get worse into it, like I said before, not a doctor. Everything that I say based around fitness and health is based off of personal experience, harm reduction, general entertainment, but especially whenever you get into people, there are people that in bodybuilding are taking drugs, man. People are taking drugs. And now you've got some guy who has no idea what he's doing, telling you what drugs to take and how much of it. Woo! You want to talk about screwing somebody's health up? Dude, you're talking about screwing somebody's livelihood up, someone's actual life up. So that's a huge pet peeve of mine.
But man, they saw it on TikTok. They know. They know.
It's exactly that.
Know.
It's the TikTok, YouTube research people that like feel like they're an expert all of a sudden, and they haven't touched any actual information. Case studies, medical journals.
Yeah,
it's all out there.
Yeah,
that's all out there. But you got to study the right things.
Yeah.
And you'll quickly realize that a lot of what you hear out there is misinformation, which leads into kind of the last thing that I was going to bring up was misinformation. How many quick clickbaity stuff that I see. And it's like there was something going around recently that was like, don't drink protein shakes after you work out. Eat this, and it's a dragon fruit. I'm like, oh. They're like, well, you need to eat carbs after your workout because you need to restore the glycogen in your muscles. Yeah, man, you do. But there's other things that play into this, like your protein synthesis being highest post-workout and hours after your workout. That, you need carbs there to help uptake that protein, but you have to have protein post-workout to repair the muscle. So it's like just because you see some guy that's, running his first test cycle that just slathered himself up in oil and stood outside, and he's just eating a dragon fruit. He's like, this is what you need to do. And now you've got,
this got me here.
You get 500,000 13-year-olds look at that and like, oh, Dad, buy some dragon fruit so I can get huge. Dude, that's not how it works, man.
And also, I think it's taking away from kids actually committing to the process or the journey of getting to that body that they want. Because they think, oh, I'll eat grapefruit for 2 weeks. Doesn't happen. Oh, they're back to cookies and cream milkshakes and ice cream, and they're like, well, I'll never be like that.
It's because we live in that generation of short-term gratification.
Yeah.
That everything has to be short-term. And I mean, if you know me, man, I've been training now for about 8 years, and I haven't missed. I've been training for 8 years. There's people that have probably gotten further along than I have in 8 years of training consistently. There's probably people that have not gotten as far as I've gotten training in 8 years consistently. But the fact is that it's been close to a decade of training,
of true consistency,
and absolutely killing myself in the gym. And then the other piece of that is the nutrition's always been there to back it. Everything's been there to back it. It's just been a lot of rolling work. And I didn't start investing in fitness content, in filming myself, and social media. I started this stuff less than 6 months ago. I've always had an Instagram, but it was never like
committed to it.
Yeah, it was never like a focus. Like I need to put content out there. Now I realize I do. Now I feel like I'm in the place where I should. And
I do like people posting like everything that they're doing is when it's like okay, I'm starting here. I'm going to keep up to date, like an everyday post thing of like guys who are like skinny fat and they're trying to get to a show.
They use it like a journal.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's really cool.
I love that content.
I do too, because it's very transparent.
It's real. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is very transparent. And like you get to see the ins and outs of what that person does to get where they're at. And it's different whenever you're looking at somebody that's just trying to improve their life versus somebody that's bodybuilding versus somebody that's trying to be an athlete. And whatever demographic you find yourself fitting into, the people that can be transparent and work through these things and just bring like good energy and put that out there along with honesty, it goes a really long way.
And it's someone committing to that journey, and they're not committed to just getting clicks or committing to this short term, like, let's see how much weight I can lose in 2 weeks. No, it's like, a healthy loss of weight or a healthy gain of muscle instead of having a shortcut with drugs and
Yeah.
a shortcut with bad stuff.
Whatever it might be, it's just like that. It's that quick fix mentality, right? And the amount of people that I know, yeah, it's simple as that, man. The amount of guys that I know that have hopped on gear and they've started using stuff with no desire to be any form of like professional body. The only justification that I've ever made for people that decide to use PEDs, or the justification is not the right word, is the only thing that I've seen where it makes sense, the most sense, because it doesn't make sense. Don't use drugs, just don't do it, period. But if you think about it, professional athletes with tons of money on the line, what, you think they're not going to use a little something in the off season? Come on, dog. It's rampant in professional sports.
Millions on the line. I mean, genuinely millions of
in
dollars.
incentive-based contracts.
Yeah.
Of course, dude. They're going to use stuff to get a competitive edge. It's been going on since the 70s. Literally been going on since the Russians started doping their athletes in the Olympics. Like, that's where it started, and it has not stopped. And it's not going to stop anytime soon either. Or in like professional bodybuilding. I get it, man. You're not going to make it. You're just not going to make it as a pro bodybuilder. And you're probably there's a lot of guys in professional athletics that without that little bit of edge, and they might not have the success that they would. You look at guys like Vitor Belfort back in the day, who was using TRT back when TRT was like legal, if you will, in the UFC, and he's all jacked up. And then USADA comes in, and they clean up the sport, and they get the PEDs out for the most part, at least for the guys that are actively fighting, that are in the testing pool. All of a sudden, Vitor Belfort is not the same guy. So, I mean, you put those incentives on the line of being like, there's a whole like the mythical fighter of TRT Belfort versus post TRT era Belfort are two different guys. So it's like whether it instills the confidence.
Yeah, and that's sad.
It's sad. It's sad to an extent.
Yeah.
Because what you're looking at is people that simply just want to do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah.
And is it considered cheating? At that time, technically, it wasn't. But it was. It is cheating.
Yeah.
Because it's not allowed in the sport, right?
Yeah.
It's the same way with like football players, man. It's all over the place in the NFL, and because they know when they get tested.
Yeah.
They know when they get tested, and know when they don't. They know what the testing. It's like blood panel testing, man. It's not the same way USADA is.
And this may be a hot take, but if it was legal across the board, that'd be kind of awesome. Like
dude,
think of like
dude, please.
AJ Brown just juiced up,
just on Trimbolone acetate.
The Eagles' offensive line with Jalen Hurts,
my God,
all juiced. That QB sneak's going for 20 yards.
Oh, it'd make me watch baseball again. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, okay, that's
bring back
I
the
thought of
steroid
that
era in
originally.
baseball.
That would be awesome.
Bring back the Barry Bonds GH cycles.
Who's the white guy?
Mark McGuire.
Yes, dude.
One of the weirdest swings of all time. Absolutely pimped baseballs. Dude, he's sending every baseball 420 feet.
The seams are ripping out of that baseball, too.
Oh, my God. So those are probably... I'm really glad you brought up the filming thing, man, because that is probably my biggest... That's probably my biggest pet peeve. I didn't even think of it. I thought about like people that probably shouldn't be coaching.
Yeah.
And then the other one being... the amount of misinformation that gets spread out there, and people are going to the wrong sources.
Harmful, like that.
It
That's
is.
Also,
It is.
with bad coaching.
Yeah.
Like.
Yes, exactly. They kind of play hand in hand, right? But you bringing up the whole filming thing, oh, dude.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I don't even care if people film around me. It doesn't bother me at all. But just like, don't be rude about it. If you're being a dick on social media to people, especially if someone else is in your film, and then you post it,
and they have no idea.
You're an absolute tool. And remember that you're a tool if you do that. And you know who I'm talking to, because I know some of you that do it. Y'all are the worst. Please say something to me about it.
That's embarrassing.
Please.
That's embarrassing.
It's so cringe.
It's so embarrassing.
Jake, thanks for coming again, brother.
So happy to be back on.
We're going to do at least a few more. Hopefully we'll get as many as we can in.
Happy to come on anytime.
Yeah, man, and we'll keep doing it. We'll have some more fun segments. Oh, the other thing I want to say, hey, it was Hive Mind. I was watching Hive Mind the other day. They did the drafting the top 5, so it definitely gave me the idea. Hilarious channel. If y'all don't watch Hive Mind, you should. And yeah, this kind of gave me the idea for the drafting the starting 5. I think they did a celebrity starting 5. I don't know if they did the animal starting 5, but they definitely did that. So check them out. I want to give credit where credit's due. And yo, man, it was a fun episode.
And I would like to say, I did bring Sean another gift. I got him Duncan today. It wasn't as good as Stanley in a book.
Nothing will live up to Stanley. But he did bring me a gift.
To.
Speaking of, that reminds me, I'm glad you said a gift. I have something for you. Hold on. The Bucky's.
Oh, dude, a pecan log?
The Bucky's
dude!
pecan log, brother. It broke in the middle, but yeah.
It's like the sweetest thing.
I'm sure it is.
It just melts your teeth.
Yeah, no doubt. It was a nostalgic thing.
Dude.
Had to get you the pecan log from Bucky's.
Oh, I love it. 260 calories.
That's straight
goodness.
Carbs. Just straight fast-acting carbs. Good sugars to the head.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, this is turning
That's going to get destroyed.
Yeah, just run through
Maybe.
it. Just absolutely run through it. But it was awesome having you on, dude. We'll definitely do it again soon. That was a fun one.
Yeah, it was.
And yeah, we're going to rock out, do it again. Thank you for watching yet again. I have had a lot of, man, I just keep getting cool responses, man. It seems like everybody I run into in the gym, every once in a while, I had somebody I had no idea. I don't think I've met before. Came up yesterday and said they've really enjoyed it. Another guy yesterday came up and told me they really liked it. Another guy today. Yeah, great. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna keep the thing growing, and hey, man, every single Thursday at 12, you're gonna get a new episode. We're gonna keep rocking, man. We're only in the first handful now, but we will keep the thing rolling. It's been a lot of fun to do.
Comment, turn those notifications on. Subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, bump those numbers up for the boy.
Do what he said. Throw me in the algorithm, spit me in there. And, yeah, do everything he said. Thank you for coming on. Thank you.
Absolutely.
For watching. Good times. I got another really fun episode coming out next week, too. So, I finally got some guests that are actually scheduled to be on. So, it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. Jake.
Pleasure.
Sensei.
Stanley. Take care.
Good boy. The greatest.
That's why he's MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.